All right, welcome everybody to Climax of Night 2022, Under Night in Birth Top 32. It's great to be here. I'm Tari. I'm joined by Deeps.
The classic NorCal commentary you weren't expecting.
Right, we were supposed to have Suika here, but he went and, got himself into top 32, so he can't commentate. Instead, we got the guy who got knocked out.
Oh, yeah. If only I got knocked out by him, it would have been the transition for me to being a commentator. But now, I get to commentate top 32 of good old Tari, and we got a lot of matches today.
Yep, and we have a match already on deck here. It's going to be Masoma versus Jake. This looks like a Byakuya versus Chaos matchup, which should be pretty fun. I don't think I've actually seen Byakuya versus Chaos myself this weekend. So, yeah, that'll be a first.
I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like just defensive options from Chaos side going to be really scary if Masoma gets ahead. And Masoma, a pretty big favorite here.
Absolutely.
Easily projected to get in the top 8, probably projected to win at this point as well.
I mean, Masoma pretty consistently, since, he showed up, in a couple of tournaments years ago, right? And he already was placing top 32, top 8, whatever.
And now he's just getting first.
He's consistently hitting, 1 or 2, at least second place in almost every tournament.
Oh, yeah. He's getting a medal. He's a lot of the time getting a trophy. So we'll see how Jake responds to this.
Yeah,
it's
I think
the first
this is
match of the day.
I think this is going to be a very interesting sort of matchup between these two characters, right? Because Chaos, his defense is so-so, but a lot of it sort of boils down to trying to summon the lizard, making use of Vorpal, that sort of thing. And what is Byakuya great at? He's great at taking your Vorpal.
He's so good at taking Vorpal. Somehow, each of those webs will take grid multiple times, and then he'll set up his nice little trap, his home, and each of those will take grid.
Yep.
And if Chaos gets stuck there, his options probably aren't the greatest, because Byakuya buttons, they'll probably outrange most things, and Jake might just get stuck.
Yeah, absolutely. But on the flip side, Byakuya also doesn't have great wake-up options, and depending on how Chaos is doing his Oki, he doesn't have to commit himself.
And worst case, Chaos can make a wall for himself as well.
That's true. Yeah, he can sort of shove Byakuya around with the lizard. Anyway, it looks like we're going to go straight into it, so this should be interesting. All right, first hit goes to Jake here with an up-pack classic Chaos opening.
Where it seems Jake just zoned this Byakuya out. He's keeping his distance. He's just letting the dog do the work. And the dog's getting his nice hits.
That's actually, yeah, it's very important that the dog hits actually have connected because of the fact, wow, what a 6C. But I was going to say, he got the Vorpal because he got those hits. And you see it pay off immediately.
Now we got Byakuya in a full corner. Jake's just able to run pressure. Vorpal goes to Byakuya.
Has to be a little bit careful. Nice throw break. That gives Masoma his chance. Gets the throw back into the corner. This is huge.
No setup, but still, pressure's happening. Byakuya has some nice buttons. Plus frames there.
Does use his Vorpal for that overhead chance. I was going to say he gave the Vorpal cycle away, but now it doesn't matter because he's going to be able to burn all of this out with the EX Ender.
Oh, yeah. He's still going to have a little bit of the Vorpal cycle left, but a lot of it is draining. Oh, the VO chip as well.
That's what I meant. He could definitely burn it out. But no, the reversal from Chaos. This is actually huge. He has the meter to end this with IW if he wants to. No, but he's going to be greedy a little bit here. Keep that Vorpal. Make sure he has this Vorpal cycle.
Get some more plus frames to the dog. This is happening.
The IW wouldn't have killed, so he recognized that situation.
Ooh, throw
Good
there.
throw. Byakuya once again, Vorpal cycle. 10 seconds on the clock. Jake just needs to defend.
Oh, Jake gets nice 2As.
It was a dash up 2A on defense.
That's up there. If you're in range, the buttons will not matter from Byakuya. Ooh, dash via the start. And now Dog just going away. Ooh, kills the dog with 2B. We're just playing around. Dog's still dead.
That jump was terrifying.
Just nice little pressure from Masoma here.
Masoma does get the corner push here.
Jake with the cycle, but oh, nice anti here.
Wow, okay, so that is what Chaos players really like doing. You summon the lizard and you CS it on like frame 2 or frame 3, and then you can commit to another option.
Oh, yeah.
That anti-air was huge. Of course, Byakuya now with the cycle on defense.
He's walled up.
And that right there is the risk of trying to do something against Chaos. He himself is not necessarily stuck in, in recovery.
Roll is just going to go right through it. Oh, immediate JA gets a full jump-in combo.
That's how Chaos does his throw OS.
Oh, yeah.
A 4 JA, hit standing.
So close to the kill. Oh,
very nice. Jake looking really good, actually.
Really solid first game. Neutral gameplay. Masoma just not dealing super well with the dog. And then during pressure, Jake was just confirming and getting hits. And even the cycle was going to Jake a lot more than Masoma, I feel.
Yeah, I think Jake, like you're saying, Jake did a really good job of managing that Vorpal cycle. At the beginning, I mean, to some degree, it's Masoma getting tagged by the dog in places that you really don't want to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Jake just held on to that cycle, and once he has that cycle, he's able to use, Lizard CS and whatnot, and just push himself into the advantage. And as we saw, right, the reversals for both characters are not very good.
Yeah, a little bit better from Byac, but even though Roll still didn't get caught by it.
Yeah, Roll didn't get caught by it, and
that
it was a pretty immediate super as well from Masoma. Instead, the defense that we did see work was, dash 2A from Jake, which is a really huge 2A from him because it was, again, 10 seconds on the clock. If Masoma landed that hit in that last 10 seconds, he could have closed it.
But yeah, round would have gone completely different. The quick decisions from Jake have really been mattering here a lot. Fast CSs, fast anti-airs, and the Lizard's holding down the neutral. I want to see Masoma just get some more 1ADs, get that cycle, get free meter. Once you got the meter, you can just run your
One
corner
of the
game so
annoying
much
things
better.
in this matchup for Byakuya that I actually just remembered is his B buttons are not particularly good in terms of recovery. And so killing the Lizard is annoying.
The Lizard annoying. It's also annoying to just lose your round start handshake. Jake in a nice combo. You have a wall in mid-screen.
Good shielding from Masoma. He did take the cycle, or he's probably going to take the cycle here. Needs to be a little bit careful, but looks good. Nice run out by Jake. That timing was amazing.
Dog was already ready too. Masoma has the cycle, but now he's just getting pushed further into the corner.
All the way into the corner. Needs to be a little bit careful. Dog is set up for a hit. The CS, unfortunately, doesn't do anything, and Masoma unable to recover the cycle.
Green shield at the end there by Masoma. Jake gets the cycle. Oh, Dog was set. You cannot push a button there. You're in the corner. You're getting combos.
Not looking too good for Masoma again. Jake looking really strong.
A lot of extra damage from the air, but not a kill.
One more chance. Oh, that's not a good sign. Wake up reversal.
Especially
with that amount of health remaining, that health differential, right?
The only nice part is Jake didn't get all the extra meter from that cycle, but still, Masoma is...
It feels like Masoma's stretching a little now.
Masoma's one round from losing.
Yes.
Let's see what he does to pull back. Nice 2A from Jake, though.
I think you can tell which player is feeling more comfortable right now.
VO strip there. Doesn't even matter that Masoma got the cycle. VO right back. Saw that in game one, seeing it again.
It's the other way around this time, though. Very nice. That is one of the strengths of the Lizard. Or the dog, whatever you wish to call it.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice kill
finally
on Ozzy.
Breaks it. Ozzy will respawn in like 2 seconds, though.
Yeah. Oh, nice tech from Jake. Ooh, Masoma showing shields. Could have gone broken there, but got some nice daggers.
Masoma finally catches Jake pushing a button.
Have enough meter for a house.
No, he's just going for a standard Oki setup. Very nice. Gets the web set. He drops the combo, but it is still one-touch game.
Oh, it's a low. He vanished. He vanished.
Masoma recovering.
200. 200 meter, 100. Rounds are even. That's really good. He needs to close out this neutral game really well.
Round start 6C. Catches Masoma in the air.
Oh, drop there. Is not able to set up a wall of Dog.
Yeah, that drop is actually really important for Masoma.
He pushed in Lil Sandwich. Set gets
Needs to be a little careful about, throws.
He still has a cycle, so the throw wasn't that big. He's still pushed into the corner, but he's able to push out these buttons. It's going to work.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
The fireballs are whiffing. No one's getting punished, though.
6C is very difficult to actually punish. You have to interrupt it. Very, very good mash again from Jake. These button timings have just been working out.
Now he has a massive lead on the cycle.
There's the cross up. I think he can close it out here.
Oh,
yep,
easily with CBO.
He missed it. He missed the button. CBO. He went for the IW input.
You can just hit 3 buttons. 3 buttons
you can just
so
hit
easy.
ABC.
But 3 buttons also killed Masoma there. VO getting baited. Jake.
It's true.
First match of the bracket.
Yeah, so Masoma actually going into losers. That's
quite surprising, I would say.
Yeah, that's quite huge.
Jake, Big Horny, now 1 match out of top 8.
Yeah, and so his next match is going to be against either a Carmine or a Nakatsuki, assuming that we have our characters correct.
Assuming we have our characters correct. Who knows about Start.gv?
But we are not going to be looking at that match next. Instead, we are actually going to be looking at Psychotic versus Big Black.
So, another Byac, but this time we got Waldstein.
Yeah, and we actually have 2 Walds in top 32.
In winner's side,
top 30. In winner's side.
Byac representation's going crazy. Japan was right. This character is top tier.
But we have Wald, and everyone says he's bad.
He's bad. He's going to lose to Gordo. He can just pick Gordo. He can just pick Batista. Flash kick him. Byac has no flash kick, though. No normal DPs. Some decent anti-airs, but The buttons, I'm not sure how the staggers are going to work too well against Wald.
This will be pretty interesting because one of the things that Byakuya is good at is sort of moving around in the air and just, covering space really well. He has his webs, he has his jumps, he has all of that stuff.
Wald
What
has a
Wald
massive
has
2C.
is a massive button, yes.
Such a big 2B. He can clap. Clap will not care about webs.
He has
it
clap,
better not care about
he
webs.
has clap, he has 2C, he has 3C,
He has
he has
5C.
6C,
He has swipe.
Yeah, he has so many buttons that actually just break all the webs and will slap Byakuya out of the sky or wherever he is on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a bit of a respect that has to be taken here for Byakuya. But at the same time, Wald's reversals against Byakuya, I'm not sure how good they are. They're definitely better. Let's be fair, right? They are better than Chaos's reversals
Yeah.
because Chaos doesn't have any.
You have a throw. You have a DP. You have a fake throw, a clamp, not a reversal, but I feel like it might beat web setups. But I think if Waldstein gets into those web setups, it's going to be really scary. We're seeing Hyde, though.
Having said that, though, remember that it's interesting that we're seeing Hyde
It's
here.
a button check. It's
Okay.
surely a button check. Surely Psychotic's not going to play Hyde. Surely.
I haven't seen him play Hyde in forever. Like, literally
You never
forever.
know. This is mental gameplay, mental damage right now. Choosing a different character.
But what I,
wild
was say,
card.
what I was going to say, though, was the webs only get set off after, like, 9 frames or something, and all of Wald's throws are faster than that.
They're pretty fast. They're
So
pretty
he
fast.
could definitely do wake-up grab if he thinks it's going to hit.
We have a pad. Little delay. We're going to get this fixed all nicely. Disconnect your pads, folks. And
Yes,
if you're going onto
indeed.
the console, make sure you forget those pads. It's important for the tournament experience for everybody out there. And we're doing that right now. We got Big Black doing due diligence.
Delete all the pads.
3 pads on the
Not
station.
too bad. It's
Not
actually pretty
not
clean.
too bad. It was probably cleaned recently.
Yep.
And we did get our button check done, so I think we will probably just go right in. Psychotic is going to Waldstein. We're going back to the main menu. They are on wrong sides, maybe. We're getting colors. The best part of the Uni tournament is we're buying colors for people.
Bright colors.
We don't have the points. Now the mental damage is reversed. The high button check versus not being able to have your color. Man. Buttons are good. Big Black did not check his buttons in that second.
We
to
took a
last
look
spot.
at the Start GG, Smash GG, I guess, predictions, and they've already gone wrong. So
They've already gone wrong. That's a good start. The Sharks are hungry today. Seeds don't matter anymore. You just got to win. And now we get to see that again with Joe and Big Black.
yeah,
Should
here
be
we
going
go.
right
It
in.
is Waldstein versus Byakuya as we suspected.
See what happens. Nice little round start.
The round start should be interesting. I was going to say, I think you have to respect Wald's buttons at round start. Every character has to respect it.
Oh, yeah. 6-6B can just hit anything.
Nice
6-6C.
dash C from Byak. The run under gets the corner swap.
Already a big cycle lead for Byak as well here.
Oh, interesting reset. Byak does burn that Vorpal because of the fact that he went for the late Rekka.
Even
TRM, but the web was already gone. Psychotic stood up and blocked it.
Whiff throw. Oh, shield. Nice shield.
Oh!
JC.
Jumping air to air. Wool taking the cycle.
Spends
Going to
the
burn
God
EX.
press.
Yep.
Easy corner. Keeping his cycle.
Health is almost even.
J2C.
Wake up J2C. I guess he was expecting the throw.
Gonna throw in. It might beat out some of the slower buttons. And now, great position for Big Bike. Cycle 200. Huge web setup time. So many options here.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It
Yeah.
breaks all the webs too.
Picks all the webs. The yellow throw happens. Still, the cycle. That's so much more meter for Big Black now.
Absolutely.
And a kill.
Going into the next round. I think something a lot of people forget is that throws, even if you tech them, they count as a hit in this game. So anything that gets broken by hit will get broken by a throw tech.
The yellow throw gets teched by Joe.
Nice shield and the throw punish.
Just Jash and Walden in the corner.
Another
TRM
TRM.
again.
And another one.
Oh, the web was not there, though. EX grab getting jumped, and the web is right there to punish. Little drop there.
But safe.
Oh, the
And-
late overhead after the assault.
Not looking good for Psychotic. Actually, Big Black can just close out here.
It should just be a kill. Oh, no. Drop.
He missed his super as well. You know, it's the first games of the day for a lot of people here. I mean, I guess some people might have been warming up, but first games, it's top 32.
It's scary.
You can feel the nerves. People are sitting on stage here.
Luckily, Big Bike closes out. Nice little throw. Big opportunity, though. You can't let those slip.
Yeah, Psychotic taking a sip, thinking hard.
Character select is a nice place. The theme's nice. You just got to relax a little bit. He's looking at his colors. He maybe picks a different one.
He needs to choose a color that blends in with the night sky.
Oh, that's pretty dishonest, but he does. Let's see if we get a good dark stage. No, green.
This is one of those ghost stages instead.
Oh, yeah. Game 2, Big Black up. Waldstein just approaching.
Yeah, Byakuya's staggers are really, really actually powerful here because Wald's buttons are generally all quite slow. So when he commits, he has to commit pretty strongly.
The window can be so much bigger for all those staggers.
Ooh, that looked like a throw setup, absolutely.
Yeah,
good mash from Big Black.
Now he has a cycle. He has a whole 100.
It's a lot of knockdowns. He's not going to be able to do the EX enter.
The 2 webs are already there, and we just get a nice throw into it.
And I don't know if he can kill off of this. No, he doesn't try. Okay, Joe finally gets the the wake-up throw.
Double circles out. Now we're just playing neutral. Some 2Bs, some claps.
He's
Byak 2B.
Yeah, I feel like he's maybe being a little bit too respectful of Byakuya right now. On his own offense, rather. On defense, you of course you have to respect Byakuya's buttons, but
Air to air goes for Byak. Waldstein's still pretty slow in the air. His buttons will be massive and be pretty charged, but even on assault there.
Oh, the jump attempt. Unfortunately, gets tagged by 5B, one of the biggest 5Bs that works as an anti-air.
It's so tall, so even trying to jump out like that, if you thought you were going to go over it, you might just get tagged. And now, you're in a nice little pen. Standing up, gets the stand-up. Web is not in front of him anymore. Just one web in front of him.
I definitely like seeing that, though. Unfortunately, there is a web in the back, and I think he can close out off of this. But I do like seeing that Psychotic was able to stand block that web to get rid of it. A lot of people don't remember to do that.
It was close. There's just one web left. 200 VO. Another web.
Double super IW, that's it. Very strong showing for Big Black here.
Quick game 2 there. Big Black continues to move on. And now one Waldstein is in losers.
One Waldstein goes into losers.
Also, technically not expected.
Yes, again, Smash GG. Incorrect.
Seeds are
Star
scary.
GG.
Don't trust your seed anymore. You got to fight somebody who doesn't trust it either.
Yeah, so Byakuya, I mean, I think we sort of expected Byakuya to be hard for Wald to deal with in terms of actually getting out of the pressure. The neutral, I still feel, is not necessarily that strong for Byakuya compared to Wald. Or I shouldn't say not strong, but rather I don't think he has a strong advantage over Wald in neutral. But once he gets that hit, it does not look good.
Oh, yeah. As soon as Wald gets pushed in that corner, escaping is way harder. If we saw some different neutral gameplay from Joe, a different jump here or there, maybe even the dash B. The dash B was respected a lot.
I also feel like we didn't see on defense, it looked like he went for jump C out, more often than not, and that's one of those more committal options where he was getting tagged. He got counter hit by 5B, which was terrible.
Easy confirm.
But on offense is where I would have liked to see Joe do a little bit more. He was being very, very cautious on offense, and when you're playing that cautiously against a Byakuya has faster buttons, longer, or maybe not longer, but he has long-range buttons that he can confirm off of easily.
Oh, yeah. And even all those confirms, they'll go so far, bring you right to the corner.
Yeah, and then again, this is also a player mentality type of situation, but when you're on the back foot and you are giving your opponent all of that respect,
they'll take more.
They'll just take more. Right? If they are in the lead and you're giving them that sort of respect, they are just going to run with it.
You give them an inch, a good player is going to take a mile. And we'll see which of these is going to take more inches. We got Papa Peterson, Papa Pesto versus Jay Morant, Jusichi. Akatsuki Carmine.
Yeah, Carmine Akatsuki. We don't see this one much either.
This is a weirdo one.
I mean, we barely see Carmines, right?
We barely see Carmines. This is a one character situation, and one of them's going down in the losers.
Right, let me see. We wrote this down somewhere. There's literally one Akatsuki and one Carmine in top 32.
And they're killing each other. So sad. Should have been fighting the Byakuyas. The double different character button check. Mental damage is in play.
You get to have some fun before you commit, right?
Oh yeah, keep your opponent guessing. Learn a new character a little bit.
Let's take a look at what characters we have in top 32 while they're doing that. Let's see, we have one Akatsuki, one Carmine, one Seth, one Nanase, one Orie, one Hyde, one Hilda, one Enkidu.
Go twos, we got two Gords, two Wagners, two Waldsteins, one in losers now, two Phonons, two Merkavas, two Landrekias, a couple of those are mysteries.
Yeah, so some of these characters, some players have one or two characters they can choose from, so not confirmed. Let's see, for threes we have Byakuya, three Byakuyas, three Linnes, potentially three Chaoses, and potentially three Batistas.
And our top scorer is Yuzu at the tournament.
We have four Yuzus in top 32.
Now we get to see our low representatives duke it out. Carmine Akatsuki. Let's see how this goes.
Fireball from Akatsuki to open up.
Fireball from Carmine responding.
Carmine healing himself. He needs that Carmine perfect.
Oh, yeah. Perfect and elusive now, but nice corner pressure from Papa Pesto here.
Akatsuki does have some options to get out of Carmine pressure in the corner. That was not what I was thinking of, but Yoshichi landing a really nice jump out.
Little drop at the end there, but still having the corner against Carmine.
Pinwheel comes out, but not much happening off of it. Yoshichi, nice defense, does win the Vorpal cycle. Unfortunately, Carmine catches with DP.
DP and the follow-up hidden. No.
EX grab to side swap here.
Back to the corner. Pinwheel's coming.
Ooh, I don't know if he necessarily wanted that jump back there. Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not a Carmine player.
Who knows? Ooh,
but the overhead with the grid crush. I was going to say that ends it, but of course, the combo drops.
And a parry from Oh, the puddles.
Very nice use of puddle.
DP's behind him. That will be plus even if blocked, so very scary situation to have a puddle behind you.
Tatsu. Yoshichi without the meter to cancel into IW.
Would have been a lot of damage, but you got a fuzzy mash though.
That was a very fast empty assault though.
It was. It was a jump into assault, so it was pretty scary.
From spacing, it's probably pretty difficult to think of that as an option.
Yeah.
Very nice attack here. Carmine with throw trap.
Still trap is out.
Empty throw with a trap. Trying to bait a button out of Yoshichi. The jumping wheel almost works.
Close. Little tag at the end there. Oh, good, nice little staggers from Yoshichi there. Having the cycle.
Yoshichi just wants to actually continue pushing to the left. Gets the grid crush throw.
Oh, JC into throw. No fireball coming out. No Tatsu coming out.
At that range, it's pretty scary to deal with Akatsuki.
Right, there's a puddle right behind him. DP hits combo. Pesto gonna push Yoshichi into the try to push him in the corner. He has a nice little trap laid out.
Oh, he went for the side swap. He does get it. Yoshichi not ready. Actually goes for a standing parry.
Went for low parry. Things would have worked better.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Oh, puddle comes out.
Oh, that is plus.
Yellow
2+
throw, though.
Pesto almost able to win the grid cycle, but not quite. Yoshichi cognizant. Oh, goes for a DP or something. Just gets hit by DP, though. Nice combo from Papa. This won't do it, but that's going to be a lot of damage.
It's a setup. There's going to be a trap. Yoshichi has to just hold out.
This time he's actually almost fully cornered.
Oh, Vio gets baited. Trap doesn't hit it, but still just running up and hitting him.
Carmine able to run back in for the punish. Yoshichi leaning back and thinking a little bit here about how he wants to make his adjustments. The second round did go well for him, and he was able to push his pressure well. I think in neutral, though, he's gotten tagged by a lot of those DPs from Carmine.
Yeah, just a few things where he could have just been holding block, and now he's down a game. Went right back in, though, brave. Now he's just getting hit by Papa.
That stagger from Papa was working well. Again, the same move, same situation.
Parry there.
Too far.
Oh, Grid's now looking for Papa. Shield from Yoshichi. For the throw tech.
There is the Bitatsu again. Oh, dash B a little bit scary. Goes for a crouch parry.
Great assault from Papa, though. Easy corner combo here. Goes for the EX, gets a trap. 2 traps.
Pinwheel.
Yellow throw.
Gold throw. That actually breaks all his traps. I think he wanted to release one, but he gets just the full charge overhead.
Overhead's hidden quite well right now. Yoshichi's in a bad spot. He needs to win a lot
maybe
of rounds.
Yoshichi's mental stack is getting a little bit overloaded here.
Viable trades. Doesn't get too much damage, no combo. Parry also out of range again.
Parry against Carmine does not seem to be working very well.
All right, but now we got a good start. Grab reaches. Trap, pinwheels. Parry again. Goes right through the trap there.
Pushes Carmine into the corner this time. Goes for an A-Tatsu, but Pesto very ready. Actually just mashes immediately.
And gets the corner just from his air strings. Mashing right out.
I want to know if Carmine was blocking high or if he just was not blocking.
Who knows? Oh, grab. Gets jump. No punish. Maybe could have been a dive kick, but
Yoshichi actually double jumped instead.
All right, we're not seeing a big corner confirm here, but still, Papa's just stuck. He has some puddles laying out. He has a cycle, but
Yoshichi trying to bait a button out of Pesto.
Ooh, whiffs on the bot.
No bites.
Nice throw. You're going to need 2 more of those. Dashes out. Combo for Pesto.
That's actually huge. He can get some health back, and he gets the side swap with Pinwheel here.
No trap out. There's a puddle.
He has Vorpal as well. Pesto needs 1 touch to close out this game. He gets the assault overhead, and that should do it. He has the meter to end it.
Oh, yeah. EXDP closes it out. Pesto, quick 4 rounds.
That was pretty commanding. Jushichi looked pretty good in that second round, and his pressure did not look like it was doing too badly. But Pesto, you know, after Pesto stopped biting on those throw baits, then Jushichi was just unable to open him up. He just held down back, blocked the overheads, blocked the staggers, and then pressed 5A on that A-Rekka.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you escape out of that corner from Akatsuki, his buttons become a lot less scary.
Absolutely. And then, again, we also saw, right, all of those parries that Jushichi was using on defense, they just weren't working because of how far away Carmine actually is. Almost all of his moves are like projectiles.
He had some good ones, but a lot of them weren't working. I almost would have liked to see some more just DPs on the CSs. Just get a nice knockdown, push out further. But a lot of side swaps are happening, but not a lot of big combos.
Yeah, absolutely. It did feel like there was a lot of small damage that was coming out. You know, just a small chunk, a small chunk, a small chunk, and it just wasn't quite enough to put Jushichi over the edge.
It was like instead of getting 1 throw, you got 2 throws for a combo, which you really can't do. You really need to get those at least 2.5, at least 3, especially if you have a meter.
I would have liked to see from Jushichi maybe a little bit of trying to figure out what Pesto's defense was against those throws, because it definitely looked towards the end like Pesto was sort of committing to just down backing. He was of the opinion, you know, hey, you know, I don't want to get hit here. I can take a throw maybe and survive, but, you know, if I take a hit, I lose.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And so I feel like there was some room there for Jushichi maybe to try to fish for more throws rather than trying to continuously bait the throw tech, because we weren't seeing any OSs or any throw techs out of Papa at the end there.
Yeah, if you can't get somebody scared, get a shimmy going, it's going to be hard to actually get your damage. And as soon as Pesto escaped, scary situation.
Yeah, you have to, I think, you have to sort of force into someone's mind the idea that, hey, I'm going to throw you, I'm going to throw you. You have to actually think about the fact that I'm going to throw you. And if you don't demonstrate that you're going to throw someone, then
it's
will they
hard
care?
to get the actual hit.
Yeah, are they going to actually care that you're going to throw? Like,
it's a lot more interactions to win off a throw. Sometimes you have a combo throw, though, and those are pretty nice, but man.
Yeah, but good move. Good showing for both players there. Pesto coming out on top. He's going to have to play against Jake. So that will be a Chaos Carmine matchup. I don't know if that will be on stream, but that's going to be an interesting one regardless.
That will go into top 8. So
yeah, the winner of that will go into top 8.
But now we have set up Smiles versus Knots.
Our second Wald.
They're messing around with the controllers. They got it set.
It's our second Wald and our first Wagner.
First Wagner in the tournament. We only have 2.
Yeah.
We have Knots and Mario. West Coast Wagners are representing. Thankfully, Knots is officially West Coast again. Sorry, Texas. This is a West Coast team kill. Not from the same side of the state, but we need this side. We're in enemy territory.
Enemy territory. All right, they're both showing their fists to the camera.
Surely this is a button check.
Oh, no, they might go straight into it.
Oh, they're going right in.
Oh, they are definitely going in.
Throw from Knots. Quick stuff.
I remember the days when Smiles could not block overheads.
Oh, and you speak of that, and you know.
I'm sorry. It's a throwback.
It's a throwback.
Nice throw tech here from Smiles. Immediately, the CS from Knots.
Oh, jumps right over that dash C, though.
That's huge. Look at how much grid Smiles has on deck.
Smiles is getting a lot from that, and he's getting corner. The cycle's his. So much meter dispense.
Gets the load. No confirm there, but
green shield. Drill catches the jump really late. Thought it would have answered a lot sooner. All right, CS
Drill hits very high.
Oh, yeah. VO
nice
from Smiles, the classic. Oh, mash out from Knots.
It is a 5A starter, and it was airborne. The airborne part doesn't really matter, but 5A does mean the damage is going to be a bit lower than otherwise.
Drill happening. Oh no, cancel green shields.
I'm surprised the Smiles didn't actually go for a reversal there. You see the drill startup, and Wagner can't cancel it at anything. She doesn't even have 100 meters to begin with.
He had a full VO bar. He could have done whatever he wants. Sword for Wagner. Neutral's hard here. Overhead.
Full charge overhead. I don't even think he had shield buff on that, did he?
He did not. He only had sword, but now he has both. Jumps, and the shield gets straight beat.
Knots looking pretty good right now.
This is pretty commanding. Full cycle.
Oh, I saw a 2C. I saw a 2C come out of Smiles there, and it got counter hit. Knots looking quite good.
Goes to VO, just wants more damage. Reversal out with the circles. But the cycle barely goes to Knots there.
It's very hard to win it because of the fact that Knots is sitting in Vorpal or in Veil off. That's going to be it. Dive kick straight to IW.
Dive kick will beat command grabs, especially if you do a second one.
Yes, that's very true.
That was a quick game. We're going right back, though.
I must correct myself. If it's Gord's command grab, you might fall into it.
1 in 3. 1 in 3. but now we're seeing some nice pressure. Overheads. One's getting blocked. The second isn't.
The interesting thing, too, there is that overhead is very unsafe.
Oh, but a big JC from Smiles.
Due to the
should be
startup.
corner, and he has cycle now.
God press.
Whoa. Whoa. Pressure's on his game. Oh,
All
JA.
right.
Oh. Neutral gameplay.
There's going to be some sort of quick input here from Wagner. That's a very interesting. I rarely see people anti-air body splash.
He was so ready for it. Now he has all of his buffs. Drill. Shield buff will beat VO there. This is a lot.
Is not death. But this is a lot of damage. There's still this VO sitting here. No, you have to do something that won't get parried.
He has a grab. He definitely could have won there, but he opts for DP, gets hit, dash C the round start. No combo.
Knott's just looking incredibly commanding in this matchup right now. Everything he's doing is working, and Smiles' decision-making on defense is just failing.
Failing. Some things are reactable, some things he's
Wolf
not.
does take the cycle, but how much is it going to matter?
He needs to get out of this. Who knows when he's going to. Body slash.
Body splash?
It was. It
because he had
absolutely
CS. Because he had CS, he was thinking of doing body splash.
He wanted it so badly. Knots beats him on FF, and he gets tagged by low.
Knots takes the Vorpal cycle off this as well.
Shield up. Overhead gets blocked. The first overhead. FF.
Backdash into EX grab. Interesting decision making. He put himself out of range for the grab.
Staggers in a 2A. Knots is looking really close. It's not enough to kill. Cycle is going
one
Smiles.
touch. That's 2A.
Empty
There's
jump.
the throw. And the
DPs.
DP. Knots taking it, closing out with the perfect. That was very commanding.
We're seeing a lot of fast matches today. Everything's been 2-0. Lots of things have been 4 rounds as well. People are ready and people are getting killed. Both Waldsteins and losers now.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Knots moving forward. He is going to fight the winner, Fox of an Azure.
Which is the next match we're going to see, actually.
Oh,
Foxov versus Azure is coming up here. That will be probably Lon versus Seth, but Foxov does have a Batista.
Could be Vat versus Seth. Who knows? Personal preference. The power of subs.
The power of subs, rather, the power of your previous main.
The power of your previous. That's even better. Just changing main. You know, I was a Batista main. But now I'm a Batista man and a Lone Drakia main.
Yeah,
Who's
so
your-
I'm going to be really curious to see which character Foxov chooses here. If he's going to try to counterpick the Seth by taking Batista. I don't know how strong a counterpick that is. I actually
Seth's in
don't know
the
the
air.
longed Seth matchup. I guess that's the main thing.
We don't know if Azure knows it either, though.
That's true.
I feel like if Lond isn't working, you can always just change a Batista. Why not?
It's
Even
true.
if you win on
you
Lond.
can lose a round and then change your character. This is very true.
Nobody's going to stop you from that. You can't win as Lond and change the Batista. That'd be pretty strong.
That would be very awkward.
Oh, yeah. So scary. You could just learn all the characters at that point.
Regardless, though, this will be a pretty fun matchup to see. We haven't seen Foxov on stream yet. I mean, probably he was on stream in pools, but we haven't seen him in top 32. This is the first top 32 match. This is still winner's side.
The winner's side. This will be the middle bottom of the brackets.
Yep,
So
and like we mentioned earlier, the winner of this is going to have to go on to face Knots for the qualifier into top 8. Are they buying colors?
No, we're resetting the scale. We're resetting scores and sides.
All right, all right.
Buttons are being set. Seeing macros on both sides. Powerful option. Batista.
It is going to be Batista.
This could be a button check, though. You never know. You never know.
I mean, Batista versus Seth does have a lot of upsides. Her DPs are good. Force function is good. Dash C is good. You know,
Even the air
zoning, the
options.
zoning is good. Jump C is great.
Batista can just go in the air herself. We're doing a button check.
But again, we don't know if this is a button check or if he's actually taking Batista over Lond.
The mental stack is just increasing. You could change your character 3 times in a button check. Who knows? Seen a lot of funny air options from Seth. Foxov dashing around a bit, dashing around, having some fun.
All right, looks like both players are ready to continue.
Will we see the change?
Is it going to be Batista?
Azure is picking first. Foxov has not locked in. Uh-oh.
There it is, Londrakia, let's go.
He waited so long, just a few steps to the
see,
left.
You see, we got to see the Batista. This was the chance for one of our 3 Batistas to show up.
And now we are seeing our first lawn.
But this is the only lawn, right? Or no, we have 2?
We have potential for 2. We definitely have 1 already. And now we're getting right in. Dash C from Lond.
2A from Seth, though, catches that run up. And immediately Seth going to get this knockdown with Oki.
Orbs out, jumping around. Ooh,
Unblockable.
unblockables. Rekka beating out Orb immediately.
Londrakia's Rekkas, you know, part of his game plan is these Rekkas.
He'll cover a lot. Sometimes he can be overhead, sometimes he can be low.
And
Whoa.
also it applies that frost effect. Nice 2A on defense here, though, from Azure. Able to get himself out of the corner, side swap, because he wants to take advantage of this. With the jump over, the orb actually hits on the other side because it's behind Londrakia.
Foxa did push something there. Oh, jumping around. Oh, nice 5B from Lon, though.
That was really good spacing from Foxa.
Yeah, just catch the jump. Cycle on Lon again. Some nice little setups.
Another great throw.
Rekka's around. Sees the mash, is able to block. Orb's getting invalid by the Rekkas, and Space is getting invalid by 5B.
Just gonna do it. Londrakia looking really good.
Looking like Aurier with these.
Fox's spacing is just very, very on point right now in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, even that. Just holding down round start, not moving up, knows that Azure is going to move in. Now he's getting in the corner, goes to the EX. Lots of ice going around.
Pretty strong Oki setup with the projectile. Interesting. The JB actually beat Londrakia's button.
No confirmed. Throw tech from Foxa. EXDP goes right through the 4C.
That breaks the orb with the last part of the Rekka and then the hit.
Even the orbs behind are still getting tagged by these Rekkas. Using it defensively is not working. Jump gets caught. Quick kill from
looking
Foxa.
very good in that second round. Azure thinking a bit here. He did actually take that first round pretty convincingly. Like for all but the very last part where Foxa turned it around, Azure was in the lead.
Azure was doing solid, but then...
So now the question is, did Foxa figure everything out? Does he know how to deal with this matchup now? Or is this a matter of Azure maybe just not getting what he wanted?
Who knows? We can definitely see few confirms are missed by Azure. We can see more work happening, maybe some more air gameplay. Orbs are getting hit by Rekkas a lot, but he took time to think, and that's important.
Yeah, I think Fox's Rekka is actually reaching those orbs in so many situations. Has been catching Seth off guard. The Rekkas, you have to respect how far they actually go.
Even Seth backdash, just hopping away, still gets caught on round start.
The 2A to get that OTG state.
Nice shield there. JB beating
That
out a
looks
5B.
so weird.
Not a full combo, but still, it's just showing things like that, being able to escape. As long as you're really able to get a game plan happening,
DP. Foxa just looking extremely commanding here, gets the low, and that's going to be it.
Quick round one. Azure needs to pick up a few rounds now, and even then, of that could just be waiting the works. Or even over there, even on when Azure's on the other side, still getting beat up by Rekka.
You really have to respect these Rekkas. It's difficult to deal with them, but they hit all over the place.
On 5B, just anti-airing. Saw the jump happening a mile away. Nice combo here. Confirms for EX. Nice little setup flower.
The VO actually works out. Interesting. Nice same side dive. That's going to be a lot of damage here for Azure if he wants to take it.
In VO and a good starter.
Going to get the kick ender here. No, he's going for
No
Oki. EX grab, very nice.
Double empty jump there. Continues the corner combo. Orb is out, and we're going to see another one. Oh, he avoids it with the jumping.
That was really good positioning. That was punishable, but Azure not ready for that punish. Nice 2A from Foxa on that dash C. He was not worried about getting crossed up.
Spending meter, getting a nice little flower for setup. Azure has the cycle off to use it.
That's going to be it.
The Rekka,
no,
it's not.
I'm
so
sorry.
Close. Tech back from Lond. Azure is
Foxa
stuck here.
is sitting on a lot of grid. Just burns it. That's going to be it.
Easy punish with the 5B. 5B doing so much here.
Foxa looking really good right now.
Really saw it. Didn't even see a round. Didn't see a game get dropped. Didn't see a VAT. Who knows when that's going to happen. But man, commanding. Just using that big spacing. A big stick will just keep Seth in that corner, even on jumps. Even on
I mean, the
stuff.
Rekka's catching so many times in so many places. It was counter hit Rekka off of Seth, like, you know, backdashing and then air backdashing, trying to set an orb, getting caught.
Everything Seth was doing was getting beat by Rekka.
Even when he TP'd, right? Seth got the B blink into the sky.
Rekka will just go back the other way.
Fell down, and Rekka third hit came swinging all the way back across.
Oh, man. Who knows if that was Lon being crazy or Azure not knowing too much. Even I wouldn't know what to do about all those Rekkas. Even if you can beat that high in the air, still getting caught by those upper ones, and not having an orb behind you as a nice little safety net.
It
So
definitely
scary.
looked quite rough. I mean, I think there's a lot of matchup experience that's necessary to sort of playing against Lon. It's a character where if you don't know what's happening, I think you inevitably are going to lose just because everything looks like dangerous, and at the same time, it's like, maybe I can punish this. It's a Rekka series, but
Sometimes he has a DP as well, just minus DP. Didn't see it this time, but
yeah, but I was gonna say
always a
also,
threat.
you obviously as a Rekka series, you can stagger when the Rekkas come out.
Oh yeah.
The Rekkas, he has charge Rekkas.
He has charge records, he has an overhead, he has a low, he has a cross up, and all those are kind of minus. Sometimes
Kinda
they're
minus,
not punishable.
sometimes
they're
less
not
minus.
punishable. It's hard.
So if you don't know what's happening, I don't think you can actually effectively fight the character. It seems quite difficult, and
quite
it
difficult.
looks like Ajur might not have had enough experience there. Coming
Especially
up next, though,
qualifier. We saw the two people who made it. We're seeing Jake. We're seeing Pesto. This is 4 top 8.
it's going to be our first top 8 qualifier match. This is
Okay.
still on winner's side as well.
Winner side, Chaos and Carmine. Jake beating Masoma to make it here, and Pesto beating Jusichi. So, hard fights, and we might just be going in. I saw the thumbs up. Street Fighter V Classic.
I see a phone. Are those notes? Probably not.
Who knows? Maybe it's music. Maybe it's notes.
I respect
Carmine-
people who just play music and don't listen to the game.
It's pretty strong.
Oh, it looks like they are indeed just going straight into it. Carmine versus Chaos is a pretty interesting matchup. Carmine with a lot of ability to put things on the screen that bother Chaos.
Ooh.
Also, good
5B
buttons.
that dog. Give
yeah,
it
I was
away.
gonna say, Carmine has good buttons for killing the dog.
Oh, yeah. I want to know how well Carmine's projectiles will kill Ozzy, though, because that could really change the neutral a lot. But now neutral doesn't matter, because Pesto has 2 walls to deal with. Dog's walking to the other side, though, but still, just stuck here.
Oh, that's a drop. That's a really big drop from Jake.
Now
Pesto gets the hit, kills Ozzy quickly, but
Chaos
Ozzy's back.
jumping out. Oh, DP gets avoided by Jake. Oh, the EX misses there. A little cross up from the dog. Pesto puddles out.
The puddle actually kills Ozzy because it hits Chaos.
Dog's just walking back in. Little swipe. Solid combo.
That's it. I was going to say, yeah. Pesto holding that concentrate until he actually got swiped by the dog, cost him the round.
He got the cycle. He didn't get any of the meter or benefits from it, though.
Okay, 2-2-C. Yeah, that is homing. Catches airborne. It's unblockable.
Traps out. Nice throw. Taking the trap would be a lot more dangerous, so getting thrown there, it's okay. Already, the cycle's going for Jake's favor. Blocks the overhead. Still, pressures is happening.
The Lizard does get killed on startup.
We're waiting. Trap's gone. Oh,
Empty jump throw. And the assault. Pesto looking good for this one.
We see some mashes from Jake there. Didn't work out on the assaults.
There's
More
only one more
setups.
touch necessary here. Pesto sitting on a setup with Vorpal and Grid.
Mashed up, but the trap was coming out. You can't push
I want to
button.
see the CS. There it is.
It's a little extra meter for it, but good recovery from Pesto there.
They
Rounds are even.
traded, and the trap won it.
Oh, yeah. Once trap's out, it's coming to kill you. You got to throw him. You got to do something. 5B catches him right out of the air. Now Pesto just has Jake in the corner.
Has
We
the
see
setup
one trap.
as well.
We see 2 traps.
He's going to be able to take the cycle DP for those frames.
Yellow throw. Trap's
Did
gone.
not release the second trap. Interesting. The trade.
Trade.
The Lizard versus the DP. Just the falling button for Pesto, though.
Now we see Jake stuck in the corner again. He has 100. He could try to
Pesto
VO.
is not going to be able to win that cycle. He waited a little bit too long, but he gets the rising grid crush jump A.
Good confirmed. Trap was there to give him that combo. First game goes to Pesto. 1 out of top 8.
Sorry, not rise. Instant.
Instant.
Instant jump A. A grid crush. I'm so
Grid
surprised by
crush.
that one.
And that just closes it out. We got to see some stuff from Jake now. Oh, Carmine holding down. Dog's gone. Dog's back. Oh, we see the 4B. Now Pesto's getting a nice combo.
I think the
Pushing Jake.
story of this match so far for Pesto has just been multi-hit moves and really big specials, kill the dog and hit Chaos.
Holding down neutral is so much better for Carmine. Carmine will lose a little hot life, but he can still use specials. Once the dog's gone, you got to bring him back out. And right now, that dog's in a cage.
And you know, we were talking about it before, that Chaos doesn't have great defensive options. And one of the things he does as a result of that is he tries to summon Ozzy and then CS it. But it doesn't matter if Ozzy dies on startup.
And it doesn't matter if Jake just gets hit by an overhead there. 1 round.
One more round. Pesto looking very strong.
6C.
Round start 6C from Chaos. Jake going to exert some dominance here.
Jake is ready to start. If Jake can continue going,
Very nice.
You are not EX jumping out.
EX
We are ready.
has no invuln on it.
Little drop at the end there. Still, pressure's happening. 2As and a reset cross up top, though.
I thought that might have been it, but okay, run up throw here from Pesto.
Little extra life.
Is this one of those situations where the run back happens?
You don't know. We gotta get that. We gotta get Ozzy out, and Ozzy's out and getting the hit.
No, okay. Jake should be able to burn meter here. Don't drop this combo.
Simple combo. Just using normals. Don't even need a dog.
He
200
didn't
to Jake.
need to burn any meter. You actually had the Vorpal to confirm it.
Pesto moving up. There's a dog behind him. He's moonwalking. VO.
You know, Carmine having a good run speed actually is helping him quite a lot here. Nice confirm with the throw.
A lot of damage from the VO here.
He's not gonna burn the meter.
2-2-C.
Pesto burning some meter to try to get that.
The trade. Ozzy's still alive. There's a little bit of VO left.
It's gone, but Pesto is at half health. Nice
Pesto
jump out. Ozzy is actually doing something silly in the back now because Carmine left the area.
Oh, roll gets tagged. No full confirm, though.
I think it actually hit airborne or something, which is very awkward.
It's either the grid thrust. Jake's getting out, and now dog staggers.
All right, Jake looking quite good here. He doesn't have the meter to close it out.
It's nice confirm. There's a wall. There's a wall mid-screen. Let's see how Pesto defends.
Pesto does win the cycle very nicely.
Off
EX
command
grab.
Life back. Still a lot of life. It's coming closer, but JA. Nice confirm from Jake. It shouldn't be enough, but it's a lot.
That EX
maybe it
grab
is. Maybe it is.
was very important. It was not
air.
enough. If Carmine had 42 more health.
If only he had 42 more health. If he had gotten one more throw, and if he was a little lower on the screen, those extra air hits. Games are even now. We're getting a match. We've seen a lot
that
of
green
2-0s.
shield was really risky. I actually like the fact that Jake went for it because you do want to shield the second hit of Jump Charge C, but
now Jake mashes out.
yeah, Pesto's been doing a good job of spacing his air normals to make it difficult to shield the right hit.
Second game going to Jake shows a lot about the momentum. You have a dog behind Carmine DP, plus frames there, but dog
Very nice,
set.
yeah. 2-2 is a very important move for Chaos because of the fact that the dog goes invuln until the active.
And even if you don't see it because of the CS, dog will still be there to help out. Now, corner's going for Jake. Cycle's going for Jake after that throw.
Jake looking so good right now.
Dog's there. Pressure's keeping on.
Pesto very patient, just waiting for his chance.
He's
The
not
dog
biting.
is set up again. He's getting pushed back into a dog swipe.
So we see the CS.
He does get the flip out though. We're gonna see EX Carmine in a moment. Pesto is about to run out of health.
It's a big start. You can't get hit though. You can't even get jabbed at this point.
EX Carmine, here we go. The 1 HP setup. He misses the rising jump bait. Chaos wasn't fully cornered.
And he did get jabbed. One
Chaos
more round
able
for
to
Jake.
hold forward and just 5A him out of the air.
Oh, VO gets baited.
That VO was so early. That's very surprising.
That's bad, but still, Jake has an extra round to play with. But Carmine's getting some setups. Still a
He
bit
did
of
not
VO.
get. He did not get what he wanted there. He was trying to run behind to get the back trap. Doesn't matter though. He gets the reset.
Drop there.
This is an awkward combo route. He's sort of ad-libbing a little bit.
Pesto with the cycle has a lot of options here.
Multiple overheads. Just fishing for that one hit that he needs to close this out. Jake blocking
he's
the full charge overhead.
Jake's starting to dash out. He has a cycle. He's going to get a lot of meter if he catches
If he
out.
CSs. If he CSs. He has to actually CS to get this meter. Otherwise, it's going to be lost.
Ozzy's out and ready, though. Grid
No,
thrust.
he burns it on a grid thrust. Okay, I respect that option.
Ozzy misses the fireball.
The
Swipe.
trade!
Pesto barely has the cycle.
But barely
60.
having the cycle is quite important here. He can't get it stripped because there's no meter on Jake's side.
He gets a nice ender, though. Oh, a little weird air tech. Ozzy's on the other side. A nice sandwich. Shield gets shown.
That's terrifying, and that's going to be it. Jake with the 2A confirms
Easy
it straight to
TVL.
IWX.
3 buttons, 4 buttons. That's all you need. Jake goes right into top 8. Good
There
shot from
were a
Pesto.
lot of chances there. It looked like Pesto might take that round, but Jake able to close out.
Jake, bad VO at the start, but still pulls it right out.
Yeah, you know, I saw, you know, that run up 5A, right? Towards the end, Carmine getting that run up 5A, but not able to confirm it into anything. That was unfortunate. The trade also with the Lizard, right? I think
The trade,
he
yeah.
he had like a 3C or something against the Lizard swipe.
Some of those trades against Ozzy were really good. Some were really bad. And in those last moments, worked out really well for Jake.
Yeah, no, Jake definitely came out on top. I was concerned about the fact that, you know, he was sitting on that grid, and then Pesto ended up with the cycle. I thought, you know, Pesto ending up with the cycle there, I thought might have been the
It was a really
difference
scary
maker.
thing. Really scary.
But Jake managed to get the hit with, I think it was just 2A, and then 2A, the second one connected.
Didn't need the meter to close it out, thankfully.
Yeah, absolutely. He was able to actually close that out.
He got the last cycle, easy CVO.
As soon as he got that hit, it was over.
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is hit 3 buttons and then 4 buttons sometimes.
Honestly, I don't even know if he needed the CVO into IWEX. I think he could have closed it out with just a combo.
Probably just an EX dog, flying down.
But, you know, when you do have the cycle, you have the option to CVO and just take the easy ender for a lot of damage. Why not?
This is not round 1. This is round 2. We have Nephros and Captain Sugar. This is for top 8.
This is Nephros versus Captain Sugar. Okay.
So, Nephros beat Mario. Captain Sugar beat Defi. And now one of these two is going into top 8. We have a Linne in top 8.
We have a Linne in top 8 because it's the Linne mirror.
Oh, yeah. We have... Man, this isn't American at all. We have an Australian versus a European. I was going to say SoCal. We're repping the Queen versus the Island.
I have no comment for you.
It's the King now as well. That's my mistake. But I'm not sure how these are going to do. Linne versus Linne is going to be weird. I've never seen
the two of them play each other, so this is definitely a new experience for me as well. But I feel like they have rather different play styles. Right? I think Nephros is a more paced, like controlled player. Captain Sugar is a little bit more of an aggressive, tempo-based player, I think.
He'll do some more stuff. Hopefully he doesn't get too upset. But Nephros, I've seen him. He's very solid. He will just wait for you to mash, wait for you to die yourself.
And I think it's going to be quite fun to watch this, right? Because I think seeing this mirror match, especially when the two players have rather differing styles, you know, it really demonstrates sort of how you can play the character in different ways and still find success.
We're going to see who learns from who here. We have Captain Sugar Orange.
Oh, did you see that? They button check the same way. 5A, 5B, 5C. Let's go.
Who knows if that's bad or not. They're starting to differ, though. We're seeing some more dive kicks on Tom's side. Nice combo from Nephros. Cancels it, though.
And then someone paused it so they could leave. Enough of your combo.
No more of that. We have Captain Sugar on player 1, Nephros on player 2. Colors. The jacket gets pretty different. It shouldn't be too confusing.
All right, let's double check who gets what color.
All right, Captain Sugar is going for green.
Okay, and Nephros is just default.
So if you see green, West Coast SoCal's winning. If you see orange, Europe's winning.
West Coast Europe is winning. I don't know if that's true.
It's not true. It's not true. Just maybe the West Coast of Europe, but still. We've seen a nice little start from Nephros against the pressure. Kuga dash.
Very nice stagger. This corner knockdown. Linne's corner pressure, not necessarily as strong as some other characters, but because she has good stagger and a lot of these...
Ooh, 5Cs.
Let's say a lot of cancel routes.
Wow! It's the Kuga if it doesn't get anything from it. Gets hit for it.
Captain not looking too good. That force function came out pretty early in this match, too.
Oh, yeah. EX Kuga gets a little extra damage.
One more chance. Nice block against the run under.
Dive kick. Throw. Dive kick trade.
Oh, that trade was so scary. It actually looked like Nephros might be able to pick it up. Yeah. Captain just trying to get out of this.
Kugaing around each other.
Nephros is doing an amazing job of running under, but Captain shows he can also do the same thing. Catches Nephros on the jump.
Gets a combo. It's just the Kuga. Could have opted for the VO strip. Helmbreaker CS gets tagged after it, though. You're not plus if it doesn't get blocked.
That was after the CS as well. EX Kuga gets the knockdown. One more chance. Both players one touch.
Kuga EX.
Kuga off of the air Kuga to close it out for Nephros.
A little more waiting from Captain Sugar there. He could use that cycle, but now footsies. We see some nice lows. Drop there, though.
Captain Sugar dropping his combo. He gets the reset.
Jumping around. JB.
Another drop.
And
it's just another chance. It's just another chance.
Nephros showing a lot of shields here. Oh, but assaults right over some lows from Captain Sugar.
I like that. The side swap is a little bit interesting here. I'm not sure that's actually what Nephros would have liked, but Linne's still able to have a lot of strong pressure mid-screen, and she moves so quickly.
Oh, yeah. If you can get to the other side in mid-screen, it's just as good. Throw from Nephros. Continues to hold the cycle down. Not using it, but still.
Dash cancel off of the Kuga just to close that distance. Continue pressure. Nice run under.
Could have been a DP there. It doesn't opt to just block.
Both players recognizing this 4-pulse cycle, but Captain will take it. Unfortunately, he gets tagged by a low. And with the meter on deck, I don't think it's death.
It's close.
It's going to be really close. I don't know. I think IW might be able to do it.
Opts for it, though.
Nephros is going to try it. I think that is it.
A few more hits at the end there, but does close it out. Nephros game 1. Drinking some water. Tom opts to mess around on the menu, but does not go to character select. And now Nephros is waiting.
Hydrating.
Nephros is thinking. We haven't seen a winner think yet.
He's hydrating. He needs to power up his brain.
So much of him is water, and he's adding more of him.
He represents the Earth.
He represents us. He doesn't represent us. We're NorCal. He's representing France. I'm pretty sure that's France. I might get my flags wrong.
At least it's not a broken JPEG. Broken JPEG is the funniest.
Oh, yeah.
All right, very nice assault over the charged Kuga. That I feel like you don't see that often because of how large charged Kuga is.
Yeah. FF just barely misses. Goes for the follow-up. Nephros keeping the cycle, keeping 2 combos for him now.
These FFs have not been working for Captain.
DP Ender, no tech from Captain Sugar. Gets 2 extra hits.
ADP from Nephros with the immediate cancel. He doesn't have the meter to close out, but
Cycle
just one touch.
Sugar.
There's a grid crush throw to end this round.
That's a bad look for Captain Sugar. Getting ended like that.
Trade
at the start.
That trade was better for Nephros.
They're waiting. We're seeing a lot of jump back shields from Nephros here. We're thinking air movements can happen from Tom. I want to see some nice anti-airs, just some frame traps to call that out. Nice ender. Again.
Oh man, I thought Captain might be able to get that grid crush against the air shield.
Kuga, 1 gets EX though, and a confirm happens. Nephros continuing his lead. Life's almost about even. Cycle for Tom though. Kuga.
That was unfortunate. I think that Kuga actually counter hit the dive kick. Nephros with the corner knockdown, and he gets a counter hit. That'll do it. We were talking about this before the tournament, before the bracket started. But Linne, her 5C and her 6C are very good anti-airs.
Oh yeah, if you're able to
If you get counter hit by those, if she gets a full combo, you're probably taking like, I don't know, like 3 point something damage.
3 point anything. You can probably side swap. You can get whatever Oki you want at that point. And our next match, we got another qualifier. We have 2 people in top 8 right now. We have Jake, Big Horny, and now we have Nephros.
Yeah,
Linne
that was
Chaos. And now we got Fox of Knots.
Fox of and Knots. This is, I would assume, still going to be Lon versus Wagner. We haven't seen Fox of pull out that Batista at all yet, as far as I know.
It could happen at any point. We haven't seen Fox of drop a game, though. So if you're not dropping a game on Lond, if you feel Batista's stronger, might as well hold on to it.
Yeah, so this is going to be our 3rd winners qualifier match coming up. Foxes versus Knots, as we mentioned, this is going to be probably Lon versus Wagner.
Probably.
And this is going to be a pretty interesting one because Wagner actually has a lot of really fast buttons. She has a really good DP.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, all those Rekkas that Lon does are quite frightening. But if Wagner gets going, Lon, his only reversal is that DP as well.
Oh, yeah. Wagner even. Wagner neutral tools, you have Drill. You have Shield Bash. I feel Drill will beat Rekka pretty well. Unless Rekka's spaced really nicely. Drill's so active, it's so fast. Assuming Rekka doesn't just tag it immediately, it could be really good to throw out, especially if you have 100 and just get those plus frames immediately.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a matter of trying to... I mean, it's going to be the matter of when the active frames come out for the Rekka for sure. But rather than that necessarily, I think Shield Bash as well is going to be a problem. If Wagner gets it up, then Shield Bash can probably beat a lot of the Rekkas, beat a lot of his spacing tools. More importantly, though, I think in this matchup, the Vorpal cycle is going to matter a lot.
It's going to. Just having a cancel option from Wagner's side or Lon's side is so powerful. And getting meter will allow both of these players to have so many more options.
Because of the fact that Lon's pressure relies so much around things like Rekkas, I think having CS on deck is very good. Are they actually going?
Where they're going. They're going.
He's
We're
actually
seeing
playing Batista. This is very interesting.
And
maybe,
right now,
maybe the reason is just what we were talking about, where Wagner can get around a lot of Londrakia's options.
And right now we're seeing some crazy zoning. 2A confirms into 2C though. First hit from Knots. Fox up already has a decent life lead from just some fireballs. 2B though.
Knots looking good for this. Corner knockdown with the meter, double buff.
Staggers do hit. Goth to a reset with Assault and gets a grid break for it. This should be almost enough for a kill if we use some meter. EXDP? Barely enough. Little extra damage from the Vorpal there. Closes it out very fast from Knots. We're setting gems. Nice shield from Foxo.
Ooh, that was
an
early FF, so he doesn't get anything back from it either.
Ooh, just 2C. Easy confirm for Foxo. Cycles going straight his way. Option EX laser to end.
Slightly
Gem
better
setup.
Oki, if I remember correctly.
As soon as Knots pushed something, Foxup was so ready.
Yeah, Foxup looking quite good. We haven't seen his VAT, but that doesn't mean he doesn't still have a VAT.
Seeing pressure, such a huge life lead made right now for Foxup. Cycle's going to Knots, but still Knots did have that first round.
At this point, Foxup pretty comfortable just zoning out here.
Laser hits. 5C hits, confirming the laser, no EX confirm. Shield bash,
Unable to actually punish that because of just how far away it goes, but pops the gems and catches Knots with a button.
Perfect from Foxup in the second round, even after a commanding round from Knots. Getting a perfect like that and ending with 200 meter. Really big for Foxup here. Retreating to gems. We have a campsite, we have a nice thing going. We're chaining them. Oh, throw whiff. We're zoning from Foxup, just chilling out. Not too much damage is coming out, but still, it will add up. As soon as a combo gets hit, things will change. But right now, Cycle's in Knots' favor.
It's in his favor, but Foxup not too concerned about this yet. That CS does mean that Knots can push his pressure. Unfortunately, doesn't get too much off of it.
Dash C. 2A does
it was
not
opt. Yeah, it was a no cancel Dash C. Interesting, because Knots was also sitting on both buffs.
He was. He could have done so much, but still, a punish from 2A there. Foxup getting a solid combo here. Life lead's just going further and further. These gems are just adding up.
All of these gem sets are actually punishable at that range, but it's just difficult to recognize it fast enough. You have to basically push the button preemptively. That drop from Foxup, though. Knots still sitting on 4-ball. There's a chance.
It's a golden opportunity. Let's see how Knots does it.
There's the
block.
overhead.
Patience.
He's definitely concerned. Knots, I think, definitely very concerned about the possibility of getting flash kicked.
It's scary. We haven't seen it, but still, Foxup just having those 2As, able to do that very easily. Closes out game one. Knots had a really commanding start. Let's see if he can pull back to that.
Dash
Drill.
C loses to round start drill, but 5A, 2B, not quite a confirm. Falling jump C beats the anti-air.
Could have been a DP. It wanted a combo, though. Now he's getting comboed himself. Gems out. DPs, trades. It's a solid trade, but could have been a lot worse. Oh, FF into the cancel. We saw some early ones this time, but now it's a punish. And Knots is getting a combo, getting the corner. VO strip instead of double buffs. A flash kick.
Foxup looking pretty comfortable. That throw tuck does give Knots back. The Vorpal cycle.
Flash kick comes out.
That. He doesn't have the meter to kill, but this is still going to be like 4K damage.
This is huge. Still 2 buffs to Wagner. A Vorpal cycle. Gets out with some 2As.
Yeah, Knots didn't extend the combo. Went for some Oki and a buff.
He
might
potential.
pay for it, though. He doesn't need to. I think the extra will end it, yes.
Doesn't CS for the meter, but still, so much damage being that high in there. Foxup 1 round from top 8 now.
That CS is a little bit unstable, if I remember correctly, because of the fact that it's an airborne CS.
Ah, true.
Nice confirm from Foxup.
Just getting his combo. Gems are coming out. Option that under. Gems is right in there.
I want to count how many gems he has set just to see if he gets to 42, but, you know.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Some
Very
staggers.
nice stagger, yeah. Knots, again, able to push into the corner. He has this meter. He actually has to burn it.
Dropped at the end
Dive.
there. Foxup is just escaping. There's a big ball. Lots of pressure.
B-drill. You have to respect the fact that you can't see anything while that ball is out. Nice CS into a DP, the first one we've seen.
Throw. Counter throw. Foxup was doing something. Who knows? Stagger after the 5C. Such large windows.
That stagger window is absolutely insane. That'll do it. Knots able to close out here. Just burns the IW for the ender.
Make sure you get that kill. You're ending with no meter, but still, the round's more important at the meter than this point.
He definitely needs to make sure he stays in the game.
This is the shield and that fireball. Gets him there. 2 gems stacked. Another gem.
Dash C, or rather,
Dashing
dash
2C.
2C catches the back dash.
Another
this
2C
time.
catching something. Not a counter hit, though, so must have just been standing up.
Yeah, this time it's close enough that Foxup gets the full combo and the strip.
And a big ball right immediately. Another B-drill. The gem's right there to confirm.
Foxup still has the meter. He can end this one at IW.
After
No, he's going for another setup. No, did you see all the green shields?
There's a lot of shields.
The green
That's a
shield
lot of grid.
actually
That's a
pushed
lot of grid.
Foxup so far away he couldn't run in for the mix-up.
We have the rare multiple extra bounce scenario.
If he does it, but no.
Keeps his cycle. Keeps his cycle. Gets mashed out, though.
There's no meter on Foxup's side, but it's Batista.
close.
She can generate enough.
Oh, has
That's
the
it.
100 easy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, once she starts popping those gems, she gets to almost 10 meter for each gem explosion.
Those will add up, and as soon as Batista gets that high, the damage from drill will be so much higher.
Well, that's quite fun. We saw Foxup qualify into top 8 on winner side using his Batista.
Batista. We saw Lon, we saw Batista. He's showing us all the cards.
Yeah, so it's going to be curious to see, you know, what he runs through the bracket with, but it looks like it's probably just going to be matchup based.
Probably. Having that option, though, is so strong. As
Absolutely.
Batista is definitely a strong pick no matter what, but having Lon when it feels right, also going to be really strong, especially with the experience some people have. If you're not experienced, so much scarier. So much scarier.
Absolutely. There are so many situations where it would be good to be able to switch back and forth depending on what you think is going to be the better pick for the opponent. But regardless, Foxlift makes it, and let's take a look at our sponsors for a moment here.
First up, we got some shout-outs. Climax of Night 5, Moonstrike. We got our nice sponsors of MomoCon, Axis Games, DreamHack, Junk Food Custom Arcades, and Lunar Phase Qualifiers. Thanks to all of you this year.
Yeah, we also have Frosty Faustines coming up next year, February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here. As I found out, yesterday, it's actually part of the ARC World Tour 2022. I did not realize that, but someone reminded me, hey, they had thousands of entrants for Guilty Gear. It makes a lot of sense. They've got a 24-hour area at the event this year as well, so that'll be fun.
Should be many games, even an arcade probably, but yeah.
Yeah, I see 25 games on 7 streams. That's massive.
And we have DreamHack Atlanta, major sponsor of Climax this year, November 18th through the 20th at the Georgia World Congress Center. We have a promo code of NIGHT30, all caps, 30% off your ticket. You can go to dreamhack.com/Atlanta/tickets to find one there.
And then from NorCal, where we have no regional events anymore, we are actually starting a new one next year. This will be March 18th and 19th, 2023. It's Slashback at Guild House in downtown San Jose.
Our current set list is we got all the Guilty Gears minus the funny ones, and Under Night, the current version. We have an and more block there. Who knows what that's going to be? It probably won't be Street Fighter 6.
But we'll have more information for you. If you follow the Twitter account, this will be Slashback Event on Twitter, and we'll have updates there.
Make sure to follow us there. Make sure to come through. And now you can come through with Blazing Strike, Spring 2023. Axis' new indie fighting game.
It looks really good.
It does. It looks nice. I like its style. I like its characters. And I like that it's coming out on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5. And I saw Steam on the tweet. I don't see Steam on the slide. I'm gonna assume you can buy it on PC. And then we got a physical version too. And physical Zoro is fun nowadays.
Definitely. And finally, we got the Climax of Night merch store. You guys should come through and just buy some stuff here. I saw some really nice shirts outside. I don't know if those are actually up on the store. I hope so, because I think people are missing out if they can't get those.
I think we definitely have the current lineup on the online store. In person, if you're here, you can definitely find some old ones. Maybe you can find some old ones online as well. But you also have a nice code for 25% off. Con25, all caps, climaxofnight.com. There's some hyphens there. climaxofnight.creator, hyphen again, spring.com.
Yeah,
Find
definitely take advantage of this and get some good merch.
And now, loser side.
Yeah, we finally finished off the winners qualifiers.
I think we have one qualifier left. I don't know if that's happening.
You're right. We have one winners qualifier left, but I don't know if that's going to be on stream.
We don't know if it's happening. It should, but we don't know if it's happened. But right now, J.A. Morant, Jusichi versus Masoma. Masoma in losers after losing to Jake. Jusichi after losing to Pesto. We'll see how this happens.
Yeah, this is going to be quite interesting, actually. We're going to see... let's see. You're right. Juchichi lost to Carmine.
Yep.
But this is going to be Masoma versus Jushichi. This Byakuya versus Akatsuki matchup.
I feel like Akatsuki's got some nice legs.
Akatsuki has a pretty interesting time in this matchup because parry actually negates the effect of web.
Oh, that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. I saw a thumbs up.
They are going
that's
into...
a set.
Yeah,
that's a Masoma
Masoma doesn't want to deal with the Akatsuki gameplay around webs, I guess.
Right now we're just seeing some nice buttons from Masoma here. Just 2 ways, gets it confirmed. Another orb's out.
Sorry, orb ender. I almost said web ender because it's Masoma.
It's confusing, but now a little drop there, but throws Jushichi right back into the corner.
Now the question is, was Jushichi ready for this?
Who knows? Who knows if he was expecting Masoma to be in losers at all? Nevertheless, the Seth, EX Ender.
And that's a clean ender, clean first round from Masoma with a perfect.
Up to use the meter, cleans it out. Dash C, no cancel. Scary. Orb getting beat out by the other orb. Oh, Fireball getting beat out by some Seth buttons.
Seth actually just ran across the entire screen and caught the Fireball startup before Jushichi could do anything.
Charge. Bitatsu does take the cycle back and a combo.
Very unfortunate for Masoma. He decided to drop the combo for that and still didn't get the cycle.
Still didn't get it. Quick thinking from Jushichi. He got him that. Now begins the pressure. Seth jumps out but gets hit right on the landing. Commanding Jushichi here, keeping the cycle. So much damage coming out. Seth mashing out with 2B though. Combo's happening. It's going. Off through the EX Ender. We'll still see an orb come out.
Jushichi still with that life lead, does burn that.
Itatsu, the orb gets traded right with a fireball. Good thing from Jushichi. Would have gotten easily punished there if it didn't.
Yeah, Jushichi very, very aware of that situation. Unfortunately, he lands into a Masoma button. Masoma shouldn't be able to kill here, but one more setup.
Throw,
It's just
easy
a throw.
peasy. If that's enough, that's all you need. Throws are hard to tech.
Throws are hard to tech, especially when in that situation as Jushichi, you're probably thinking about, hey, he's got the orb out. Is he gonna go for a B dive? Is he gonna try to block stream me? The throw is the simple option.
Oh, parry on a 5C. Oh, button's coming out from
2B from Seth actually catches. Unfortunately, no combo confirmed. Seth with the Vorpal cycle. Jushichi just standing there. What happened?
Got hit on the other side by a dive kick.
Yeah, it looked like Jushichi.
The
It looked like
teleport.
Jushichi wasn't holding a direction yet because he was trying to, react, but didn't quite work out.
Definitely a slugfest right now.
Very
Parry
interesting
VO.
choice. I like that.
This is big damage now. A big Akatsuki corner
It's
combo.
not death, but this is one touch.
CS to get a little extra time on the VO.
It's still one touch for Jushichi. If he gets
60
that hit,
comes out.
it's over.
Oh, the
no,
charge.
he doesn't get the pickup.
It was a little far. Sefton must have extended something. Cycle goes to Masoma. Mash it up 2B. Nice
Seth
combo.
2B, very, very good button.
We're going to be able to see some type of setup here. Off for EX grab. DP's right out. Not a meaty. In the air.
In the air.
Tatsu
counter hit.
It's more damage than I thought, and now Masoma's pushing in the corner. A lot of ways to get out, but dash C fireball. Dash C fireball.
Masoma's doing the right thing, dash blocking to close that gap and reduce the frame advantage.
Punish on the Tatsu. Masoma's out. Jushichi's back in the corner. Drop at the end. No orbs out. Oh, back ash is out of some setup, but gets tagged anyway.
I think Jushichi was trying to forward dash. It got crossed up by the blink.
More steps. We're not seeing any knockdowns this up. Jushichi double jumps out.
Oh,
Tatsu.
Tatsu in the corner. Look at this damage.
It's a lot. The VO damage is stacking up. Has so much meter to spend.
It's 4.7 with
One
only
throw.
one bar.
Enough with the Vorpal damage.
Jushichi takes the second game. That was so much damage.
Masoma opposite. Stay on Seth. We're going right into it. Ooh, 5C, punishing. No combo at the end there.
These drops from Masoma are actually costing him a lot. 2B counter hit at max range. That was a nice confirm.
Let's keep it clean. As long if Seth's able to get these extra orb setups, it's allowing so much more Oki. There we go. Orb's there. It's scary. Ooh, Dax. Backdash is the throw. It's scary. It's scary.
Right, this time Jushichi just blocking preemptively here. Does not want to get hit by any of these dive shenanigans.
Charging with Masoma. It's going to get him the cycle. Barely. We're seeing some staggers. Some buttons just coming out. Air right over the fireball, JB.
Full combo from Masoma, looking quite good. He still hasn't taken a real hit from Jushichi yet.
EX.
Easy
Easy
orb
orb setup.
gets an orb.
Jushichi's
Nope.
going to get the cycle. Opposite gets the meter right at the end.
Masoma actually burned the Vorpal for that cross-up. Gave it to Jushichi, who tries to bait.
Trying to
throw
shimmy
tech.
something. Oh, I don't know what
Oh.
side to hit on. I don't know what side to hit on, but
That
it hit
was rough.
Jushichi, and now he's getting a little drop.
That was rough. That's one of those situations where your brain works fast, or your reactions work faster than your brain. You cognitively you can remember, hey, it always is the same direction that he was facing. But he's flying above my head. What do I do?
Now Cycle's looking like it's Masoma. It's really even though. One shield. Oh, 5C hitting.
But no confirm. There is the Bitatsu full confirm from Jushichi.
Not the
no,
biggest.
never
Little drop
mind.
at the end. VO transfer state, saving Masoma the grid break there.
Jushichi just needs that one hit. He wants that one touch.
Throw,
All right, the
extra
throw is going to
damage.
be a pretty good chunk.
And it's going to get in the cycle. Ops use it immediately. We're building it back. Throw
Another
again.
throw.
Ooh, JA. Jumps out JB with a cross up.
JB has been working so well for Masoma. It's been eating all of Jushichi's options on the ground.
Ops to the EX Ender gets the extra damage.
And he has the Vorpal cycle. Nice
Orbs
run out
covering.
for Jushichi. Does not get unblockable.
5CC
The
and
Grid
then
Crush throw.
shield.
One touch, one touch.
Oh, 5B just gets the mash out. Nice combo here from Masoma.
Jushichi is going to have Vorpal unless it gets stripped. There is no
Optra
strip.
EX.
That's a lot of meter burn.
Itatsu's out. Parry sees it.
The CS is what
Last-
did it there.
Last round. A lot of meter for Jushichi right now.
If he gets that Bitatsu to open up, he might just IW for the life lead. But so far, he's been doing a really good job of meter management, just holding his ground, not panicking. And
Scary
Masoma
JC. fireball that orb. You can do it. You're not getting punished.
Masoma looking for that opportunity to get in. He gets the BDP opener.
Doesn't even need a CS to keep it safe. Just gets the hit. Still in transfer state, so he's not building any grid. Still 3.9 there.
Jushichi does get the throw tech.
Well, Green Shield Mursoma just gets thrown. A lot of grid from Jushichi here. Vio comes out in the second A.
5A actually, yeah, gets beaten by the Vio. Interesting. 2B beats TP, or Tatsu. Unfortunately, not a full confirm. It hit a little bit awkwardly.
Masoma goes in with the A dive.
The dive, the Vio did run out, but he does take the Vorpal cycle.
Orb was already out.
Jushichi needs to be careful. Unfortunately, he gets the dash the wrong way. He still has a chance. He still has a chance.
Overhead.
That's going to be it. Jump B once again working out for Masoma.
Masoma takes it and he stays alive with Seth.
Seth over Akatsuki. Unfortunately, that means that Jushichi is out of the tournament. Masoma moving on to the next round of losers.
Good showing. Very close set there. Very close set.
That
So
was
much could have gone differently.
extremely intense. That was extremely intense.
Just air movements, tagging B Tatsu on the other side, the loop around.
The jump Bs from Masoma actually just working and beating all of Jushichi's options.
So many things were working well there. Cross-ups, just tagging air things, tagging fireballs.
And the couple of times that Jushichi tried to dash and ended up getting the back dash or the dash the wrong way in general, just, oh man.
Maybe just wasn't ready for Seth.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't expect it.
If I was playing Masoma, I would be prepping for a Byakuya. So this definitely sort of came out of left field for us as the commentators, and I'm assuming it came out maybe not completely from left field, but I don't know if that was necessarily what Jushichi was prepping for.
The prep wasn't there, probably. But still, very strong showing nonetheless.
Yeah, no, Jushichi played that extremely well. Just unfortunate. I think really what it boiled down to for Masoma was those jump Bs.
Oh, yeah.
Beyond everything else, I think the jump B is just hitting Jushichi out of everything. I mean, it hit him out of B-Tatsu at the end.
Oh, yeah. The button placement from Masoma was there. I don't know if the setups were there.
Yeah, no, I mean, Masoma was dropping combos and enders a lot. But as long as he was getting the hits that he needed, that's all that matters.
Sometimes interactions are all that counts. And if you win more interactions, you usually win.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But now we got Mario versus Daffy.
Mario versus Daffy.
We believe Daffy will be Hyde or Landreke. Mario will almost certainly be Wagner. He could pull out a Batista. He could pull out a Byakuya. We're being a little toxic. He's from our region. He better not.
If he pulls out his Byakuya, I'm going to make fun of him the entire match.
If he pulls out, I'm going to put the mic down just a little bit and yell at him. He better not. We're set. We're killing pads. We're killing pads. Thank goodness. If there's anything we need to make sure about, it's that we don't have a pad getting pushed. You can never be too sure. Sides are getting assigned. Mario on 1, Daffy on 2. Character select. We'll let you in. We'll let you in. Mario setting buttons. Only sets 1 buttons. No macro. Daffy, 2 macros. No reset buttons. Wagner Hyde is what we're seeing. It could be a button check. It could swap around. You never know. It looks like a fist bump happened. I wasn't super sure. Let's see if they just go straight in.
This will be a
fun stage. We're going right.
Oh, that is definitely a run up. That was a run up red throw.
Oh, yeah. Mario pushed something. Wasn't in time though.
This is always a pretty interesting matchup because Wagner has similar buttons to Hyde in a lot of places, but I think a lot of Hyde players, at least like previously, they would complain that Wagner had better buttons than Hyde in those same spacings.
It's kind of like a Ryu-Ken matchup where Hyde does have this fireball, but Wagner, she can just move straight in with drill and has some really nice buttons.
And both characters have 6B as a pretty integral part of their combo routing.
6B is pretty good for both of these. 6B generally good, really good on these. Mario with the cycle, fireballs are coming out. 2-2C. Some 5As. Get some pressure going. Daffy gets the cycle. Mario gets a throw, though.
2A, 2A.
Daffy cashes out, gets a little bit of meter.
Green crush. Very nice recognition from Daffy, but Mario with the immediate shield super.
Did punish his fireball. It might not have been punished. Maybe Daffy wasn't pushing something, but it was a super flash. Should have been blocked.
Grid crush in return. Both players without Vorpal, without grid.
A
the
red
throw should do it.
Follow up with the extra damage. Gets the kill. Both hit grid crush, but Mario takes it out at the end. Another neutral. Nice little buttons from Daffy here. Mario getting some shields. Daffy just spending some time. Getting a little extra chip, but Mario's blocking. Doesn't block there. Going gets tagged by 6B. So much grid,
That looked like a combo drop, though, and Mario immediately takes advantage of it. Gets the punish, the side swap.
The classic.
Daffy back in the corner, 2A with the confirm into a second 2A.
Big Mario can just Mario does not need to cash out. Just can keep so
And he's
much
sitting
blocks,
on
so many blocks.
7 blocks of grid, 8
Theo
blocks
gets
of
hit
grid.
though. Mario loses all of it. They're locked away. They're in the bank. They'll come back soon, but Deppy.
Like that lottery ticket you lost in the trash.
All right, Mario's instantly going to win the cycle now that he's not grid broken. Trade there. It was a drill and a 6B. Mario gets tagged by a fucking fireball.
Looking pretty good. Deppy drops the combo ender, trying to win this Vorpal cycle. Doesn't quite work out.
Mario
Does get the
gets
grid,
his throw tech.
or rather the throw.
Mario gets a little meter for
Deppy
it.
with the grid does burn it immediately on CS, but doesn't get anything for it.
No cancel FF. Assault for Mario. Pressure's going on. People are not blocking. Throw whip doesn't get punished. Throw tech though. Mario
That's going to be a Deppy with the throw tech. Actually gets a 2A confirmed. Do not drop this combo. Burns it on a 2-2C to close out.
Spends the EX. Keeps it easy. Rounds are even now. Meter's not too far apart. Players are playing safe. Lots of round starts are going to Deppy though. Pressure's going.
2A again. That 2A's just been working for him. That run up low has been catching Mario off guard. He's not ready for it.
Mario's trying to walk back. He's not sure if he's using high speed.
6B! Again,
drop
Deppy
there.
with the straight, like that's the second time we've seen that jump back drop.
Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure if it's a TK or not. JA whiff. Orbiter. And Mario's turn. Lots of grid. Lots of grid.
Stagger pressure, but
though.
again, 6B connecting from Deppy, and that
This
should close
should
out. He has the
easily
meter
be
for this.
enough.
Do not jump back and drop
Drop
it
the
again.
bounces.
The run-up stand shield from Mario.
Charge right through the fireball. Punished. Meter all the way back from the CS. It's Mario's turn. One
Throw
DP,
tech,
one
very
throw.
quick. Has to be careful about a potential
Throw
DP,
whiff.
but no, Mario just trying to
Nasty.
bait something out. Deppy, though, with that life lead, was willing to wait.
The low. Definitely thought it was a high. Didn't push anything. Maybe push something. Could have been a counter hit.
Mario
Hazel
not
counter hit.
opting for that VO. This is a little bit dangerous. That throw tech gives Deppy the cycle, and now Mario has to be really careful. Throw will close it out. Deppy with the first round. First game.
I want to be so much more biased. So much more biased. Mario needs to get some offense going, I think. I think Deppy's blocking a lot, and it's catching Mario off.
Yeah,
Where-
I don't necessarily agree with that throw at the end, but I understand because Mario had already burned through like maybe 80% of that Vorpal cycle, and he had no grid to show for it.
Yeah. Round start. Deppy's not going in. Orbiter early cancel. The charge beats out Mario's assaults.
Yeah, both players hitting the C button, but one of them hit first.
Little combo. Only two.
Rekka, that's punished.
there.
Very good shield from Mario, recognizing that height was not correct for the safe Rekka.
Side top and a sword buff for Mario. Oh, mashes out with the 2A. Mario opting to dash and gets tagged. Still only 2.3 for height. Combos aren't doing that much. The life lead will change
that-
pretty fast unless you get hit by a 5B
These
there.
run-ins from Mario that have just been getting tagged. Deppy pushing a button, like, putting a wall out for Mario to run into repeatedly here.
In the 2-2, keeping some frames going.
All right,
Mario has so
Mario
much
has
grid.
like 11 blocks of grid.
Gets some 2As. It's the combo's
If he
not that big.
CS's, he gets the new bounce, but not gonna burn it there.
DP from Deppy. Mario did
Dash C
Dash C.
connects from Deppy, and Mario goes down. This is gonna be match point for Deppy.
Well, EX Orbiter keeps pressure going for Deppy.
Nice
Ooh, the whip
pressure.
cancel goes right through the orbiter again. Mario's clean on that. He needs to do some more though. He needs a lot of work. A few rounds to catch up on. The anti-air doesn't get the full confirm. Hyde was really far away.
I would like to see Mario actually equip shield buff because I feel like he might be able to make use of it better than the sword buff in a lot of places here.
Backdashes the high J2C. Low again. Overhead? Not overhead. Overhead low.
Once again, Mario without that Vorpal, he's using it on force function in a lot of these pressure strings.
Forcing some high. DP's the dash C.
I think
DP
Mario should be
gets
okay with that,
baited.
but Mario with a BDP.
It's a 6B starter. It
Definitely
should be
not dropping
solid.
this combo. This is definitely something you want to take full advantage of.
The
Never
2-2
mind, I'm sorry.
drops.
The ender goes the wrong way.
Wouldn't have expected that. Mario gets the cycle barely. Grid thrust out. 2-2 still there though, keeping Deppy plus a
Partial
little
charge, force function, no follow-up on anything there.
bit. Mario's not going to get a kill. Overhead whips.
my God.
Ooh, mashes out after the assault.
Okay. Mario finally taking a round. Ends
Ends
with
the
stomp.
stomp. His favorite. Doesn't hit a CS. Still has a meter lead. Mario needs to get another round for this set to continue.
Honestly, Deppy's just been looking a lot more stable.
Yeah. Oh, the orbiter was still popping, even though Mario got the hit. Now
And
Deppy.
we've actually seen Deppy throw that short-range orbiter multiple times, and that's the first time that Mario actually bit on the situation.
Oh, yeah, just like a Carmine orb.
6B punishes the with 5B. You have to remember Deppy is sitting on VO, but he
Drops
drops
at
the
the
combo.
end there.
He wants the side swap. He wants to keep that corner. Unfortunately, he has no meter now.
Doesn't even get opt to use an EX Orbiter or a 2-2. Oh, throw whiff. Mario shields right after, though.
But look at this. Look at the health situation. Defi left Mario right above Iwex range.
Mario has a lot to work with. A lot to work with. Throws
All
are
the
coming
throws,
out.
he's evening it up.
One more throw, it's going to be even. Not biting. Another throw, though. It's in Mario's lead now. And he has a cycle.
He's got
and
the
it's
throw.
over.
That's it. Defi willing to just hold down back. He eats 5 throws to lose the round.
Sometimes you can't take them all.
Sometimes you can't take them all, but the decision making to actually hold down back and Mario to recognize that that was what was happening.
Pushing the offensive like that. One Mario that round, and the set's continuing. Good tech from Defi. Mario pushing on -8. 5B is pretty good. You can just do that sometimes.
Mario definitely feeling a lot more comfortable now. He definitely seems to be willing to push buttons on defense and offense more.
Blocking the mash from Defi there. Recognized it.
Good CS from Defi. Unfortunately, I don't think that either player really knew where he was landing.
We saw Hyde looking the other way and then landed on the other way. So funny cross-ups.
Defi, once again, showing very strong pressure.
Mario's showing some seals, getting hit by Orbiter. Overhead gets blocked. Punish, yes.
That could not be what he wanted.
Easy punish on that close range shield bash. DP for Mario. Defi was
That's the
in
first
the
one
air.
that connects. Defi with the CS doesn't challenge. 5B from
Salt.
Wagner is a
Big
very
set.
good button in that spacing.
EXDP.
That was actually a sort of poor EXDP. It didn't hit cleanly.
Tries to go through Orbiter. The shield bash gets tagged.
He did it too early.
Did it pretty early. Meters even.
That
Rounds.
backdash, interesting. Nice throw from Mario to open up the second round here.
Starting the grid lead.
Mario needs to win this. It is match point for Defiant.
Throw tech. Defi's moving around. 2-2's coming out. Losing the cycle for it. Throw
Mario
the
once
second
again with a billion blocks of grid, but it doesn't matter. Gets tagged by the second 2A.
Defi's turn to push on minus frames.
DP. It's still a pretty even
Overhead.
game here.
Mario's assaulting. Good block on the mashes, but Defi still has the cycle.
Burns it immediately on the follow-up to Orbiter.
Pressure from Defi, just holding that spacing. Pogo. Another Pogo. We're bouncing.
I understand that Mario is defending here, but those Pogos are unsafe and should be punished.
Mario, oh, VO strip. Mario is not having a lot of cycle. A lot of blocks get hits by a 2B, but no confirm.
Mario very lucky to be alive here. Defi just looking really strong, very confident.
Oh,
and he
2A.
gets the assault
The
that should
JB.
close out. Do not drop this Defi. Final hit of the
Rekka closes
Rekka, and that does it. Look at him popping off.
He's happy about that. He's alive.
Mario
Shaking
gets
hands.
knocked out by Hyde. That is another Wagner gone.
Dang. We got Walt. I don't know if we have Walt alive anymore. Loser matches could be happening.
We have 2 Wolds coming up. But
Oh,
we
do
only
have
have,
alive.
how many Wagners were in the bracket? I actually forgot already. We had
2 Wagners. It was Mario Knots.
It was Mario Knots. And Knots
Knots is in losers.
Knots is in losers.
Not in
And Mario
top
is
8
out.
yet. Mario's out.
So
One
Knots has
Wagner.
to make it out if we want to see a Wagner in top 8. But for now, we're already down 1.
We're down 1. And now, time for the survival of Waldstein.
Indeed, we have
Waldstein
2
phone
Wold
on.
matches coming up.
Waldstein phone on. Smiles is NorCal, so we get to be a little toxic. I don't know if he knows how to fight phone on at all.
We don't have a phone on in our state.
We don't have a phone on.
This is fun.
And Silent is a strong one. In losers, so not invincible, but still. Phonon's got some air options. Phonon's got some large buttons.
Yeah, Phonon can zone. I think, a lot of the traditional issues that Wald has against characters like Gordeau or Yuzu, where they can space out and they can just sort of keep him back, they can wall him off. Phonon does very similar things.
Yeah, I want to see how the fireball interactions go. Because I feel like if Waldstein's able to clap a fireball or just clap EX swipe, something like that, things can turn really fast.
He can definitely, if he is fast enough, he can also definitely swipe Phonon out of the sky and hit her before the fireball reaches him. But these are all things that are hypothetical, and I don't know if you can do a lot of this on reaction as so much as you do it as a read, right?
Yeah.
And again, we don't know if Smiles has enough experience with Phonon to actually make this work. He plays net play a lot.
His connection's not that good, but he's
But
playing
having
it.
terrible connection just means you have to have better reactions.
He got hit by a lot of overheads against Knots, though.
He still got hit by 100% fewer overheads than he used to.
That's true. Blocking any is
3
not
years
losing.
ago, I think he would block 1 out of 25 overheads.
Oh.
And when I say overheads, I mean things like jump forward, jump C.
Technically an overhead. Usually you'd consider that a jump in. Sometimes those are mid even.
Sometimes. It depends. You know, most moves are technically overheads when they're airborne. Most normals are, I should say.
Most normals. You got to be a pretty wacky character to have a
like,
funny.
For real though, like Smiles' defense is much better now than it used to be, and his ability to sort of make decisions and hit the opponent, whatever. His game plan has improved significantly, but fighting against Silent, I just don't know whether it's going to work out.
The neutral's going to matter a lot here.
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting because I think Silent has Waldstein experience, so it's more of a one-way question here. Is Smiles able to fight Silent?
And if he isn't at the start, how fast can you learn?
Indeed.
We're choosing colors.
Well, net play. Well, I really what we're gonna see is net play enough?
Is net play enough? We see thumbs up. Street Fighter V Classic. Are they going straight in? They should be.
I would
Smiles
think
has
so.
a color. Silent should have a color.
They're already choosing their characters too, right?
Oh yeah. And we're going straight in. Nice shield from Silent there. Just some big old buttons. Keeping Smiles locked down. Not ready for the throw though.
All right, dash C.
Smiles already in the corner.
Photon with the Vorpal cycle as well. Smiles down backing. Good decision. Be careful of the overhead. Very
Knows
nice.
about it. 3 hits in the overhead, but still just this pressure from Phonon. How are you going to get out of these whips? Not a throw there. Has a lot of blocks at grid.
Silent can't strip here, so he has to be a little bit careful. Nice throw.
Losing him off that throw. Off to the CS. See some
Smiles didn't have meter for a reversal there either. I'm not sure he would have wanted to burn it with this life lead.
Now Cycle going to Smiles once again. Still has not gotten a hit though. Silent just commanding with this
And
whip.
that'll be it. Silent can close out.
Oh yeah. Doesn't even need a meter. That's a perfect.
That is a perfect to open it up. And you can sort of see what we're talking about, where Phonon can zone very effectively. The grid crush with an EX throw to open up.
Sometimes you don't need to win neutral. Sometimes you can skip it.
Yeah,
and that's pretty
Smiles
good.
recognized, right? Last round he jumped and Silent immediately shielded it. This time he just doesn't bother. Wake up VO in response.
We're VOing back. We do not care that you took our grid. We have it back. You're grid broken now.
There's an EX coming out? No. Okay, Silent very smartly just fully,
shielding. Doesn't shield the second hit though.
Yeah, gapless block strings to burn out the rest of that VO timer. Silent able to take this. Unfortunately, he doesn't win the cycle. Smiles takes it. I will note both players have very similar names, so it probably sounds terrible.
Oh, the dash C again. Nice confirm from Silent. Smiles once again stuck in this corner. Last time he was here, it was really bad.
2C counter hit does not get a confirm. He gets
Body
a body
slash.
slash. Very interesting. It's plus.
Smiles using the plus frames. Had CS.
All right,
Does
Smiles
meter.
does side swap and get the grid crushed.
Grid crush. Little's part wasn't two circles. Now Silent has to push his way out.
Oh, that is minus. Yeah, okay, doesn't get the confirm. Again, Smiles with a hit that doesn't get anything, but he gets
Two-beat
another
overhead.
command
Two-beat
throw.
command grab. Okay, collapse.
Now the question is Silent going to respect the command throw? The answer was no, he
Clap.
did not respect it. There's a B grab.
Yell through its tech. Funny jump. Smiles gets by the third one. No combo.
Smiles can win off of a reversal here if he gets it.
Oh, the jump back. Timer. Smiles has timer advantage right now.
He
Gets
let go of
hit.
block! He let go of block at 5 seconds on the clock. Are you kidding me?
He better have tried to do a reversal and messed it up. He better have just messed that up instead of not blocking.
5 seconds on the clock.
That was really
the
close.
super was more or less the only thing that would have done enough damage.
Yeah, raw super like that. And now back into game 2 immediately. Silent already has Wald in the corner. He gets a hit. Mashing does not work out. Commanding from Silent here. Whoa, extra damage too. 3.5.
Well, hopefully, oh, okay, the side swap comes out. I was going to say, hopefully Smiles doesn't have too much mental trauma from that situation.
Oh, but he's just standing up and getting hit by 2 ways. He's worried about overheads.
He might actually have gotten a little bit mind broken.
And there's the overhead.
Another perfect for Silent to start the second game.
Smiles was able to recover a bit last time. Let's see how he does this one.
All right, round start. Another throw. Interesting. Dash B to start into an empty jump throw.
Empty jumps are working. More shields for Silent.
Silent has not been jumping out of this pressure, which means that Smiles, really, those throws should be working. He just didn't get it last time.
Cycle goes to Silent, keeping pressure up. EX clap gets...
EX grab. It was just too slow. Or rather,
it was too far, maybe?
It was maybe too far. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Combo of B grab and the command A.
Actually, rather, it was probably too fast because Phonon just invuln through it with the EX.
Cycle phone on again. keeping some plus frames. Throw.
Nice throw. Smiles still with the life lead here, but two throws now, and Phonon with a pretty commanding grid lead.
Oh, the
2C does not work out.
Not fast enough. Almost silent. Pretty good lead now. Lots
Silent
of meter.
with the Vorpal cycle. One
not
touch.
use.
No assault, right? I hope he doesn't do the assault jump bait. He does. Never mind. I was going to say Smiles should be looking for this, but he's not ready. He can't handle the forging frame overhead yet.
You really sealed his fate, but Silent takes it. Advances.
Silent takes it over Smiles, and that's one Wold out of the bracket. We have one Wold remaining in the form of Psychotic. He's going to be going up against Rurik, so that's a Yuzu Wold matchup. That's no better than a Phonon Wold matchup.
You're missing out on a Fireball. That's kind of it.
You're missing out on a Fireball, but instead you have full screen confirms into knockdowns that you can't reversal.
Maybe better than a Fireball. Maybe better than a Fireball.
I mean, the Phonon Fireballs are pretty good in that matchup. And she has some buttons that hit, pretty high up and pretty far out. So they have better coverage than Yuzu. But Yuzu can teleport.
Yuzu can teleport. Yuzu can do her really, really big slash and then be on the other side.
Indeed. Yuzu has a lot of really good options against Wold, and it's a pain in the butt for him to actually fight her. And on top of that, how much experience does Psychotic have against Yuzu?
How much experience does Rurik have against Psychotic even? Or
I mean, this is a reasonable question in both directions, but I would say Yuzu players probably don't need as much experience.
Yuzu probably has a
Wolds.
pretty easy time. You got a Saki, you got a big 5C.
Yeah, 5C is pretty useful here. If everything else fails, if you see Wold putting out like a slow normal, you also have counter.
Oh yeah, your buttons are just faster anyways. Yuzu's buttons aren't the best. They're still going to be faster.
I mean, everything's faster than Wold's buttons.
Oh yeah.
So this will be an interesting matchup. I mean, I could definitely see it going either way.
But
it's not a comfortable matchup for Wold.
Not at all. Approaching in neutral here is a lot of effort.
Yeah, one of the things you also have to remember here is that Wold, when he does get the knockdown, it is pretty good. Yuzu doesn't have really good wake-up options against Wold. But you do have to respect what she does have, which is if you jump, she has 5C. If you don't do a proper meaty, she has counter, she has teleport, and she has EX flip.
Honestly, I really think flip is going to be really strong here. Even if Wold wants to pressure out pretty far, 5B clap, flip's going to hit a lot there.
Yeah, so one of the things that you don't necessarily see all that often, but which is very relevant in this matchup, is Yuzuriho can actually just not play neutral and just twirl around on the floor repeatedly, and Wold, if he jumps ever, everything loses to flip.
Flip was just commanding. It's not that minus, and even if it is that minus, Wold's a bit slower than Yuzu. Yuzu's still with a 5-framer on the 2A.
I mean, if she just does ground flip and doesn't do anything, Wold can always punish it with a grab.
Oh, grab.
Right, but if she just stays in stance, which is what she would probably be doing in this matchup, because why would you not just stay in stance and flip away or teleport away? There's not much you can do.
There's really not. You can just stay in stance, throw some swords out. It's like, I'll just go back into stance. My swords are back. My flips are back.
Yeah, if the Wold is absolutely mad, he can try to beat some of these options with things like 3C or 4B.
Maybe a swipe.
Or swipe or whatever. He has to space it well. He has to time it well. He has to do a lot of things to make it work. Yuzu just does it.
Oh, yeah. Wold's putting in so much more work to do anything. Even those really long hits. If you don't have the meter to confirm, you're not getting that much as Wold at that point.
But I don't want to downplay this or anything, right? It's not like it's impossible for Wold to win. Again, if Wold gets that knockdown, he starts running his game. Yuzu is not that great at dealing with Wold's grapple pressure.
Oh yes,
I think most characters aren't that great at dealing with Wold's grapple pressure. It's a grappler. That's what they do.
It's a grappler.
You get stuck in the corner with a grappler, it's a bad time.
You don't have a DP by default. Scary times. Good air options. Still, meaty's always there.
And
for
Wold
him.
does good damage.
Wold does do damage.
But
this is surely a button check on Linne. Surely.
It might not be. Rurik has he has a Linne.
We did see Masoma set. He has a Linne.
I mean, Rurik has a Linne, and he thinks Linne is a very powerful character, so it would be pretty funny if he played Linne against Wold.
We do have a Linne in top 8. We almost had 2.
And I believe it is still true that no matter what reversal Wold does, Linne can force function it.
Yeah, force function's pretty good for Linne.
I want to see Rurik play Yuzu, but if he plays Linne, I will be entertained.
I'll be entertained as well.
I think a lot of people didn't know that. I think it's still true. I don't know if it is, but at least in the previous games, Linne, on the super flash from Wold, she can force function all the supers and then roll punish it.
He's showing the Linne too. That's scary. If you're Foxuff, you can show Lond, you can show Vat, but Rurik showing Linne is quite frightening. Psychotic has not locked in yet. It's not locking anyways. Both people have to like fully push their buttons to go, but you know, we're just waiting.
Psychotic looking at his colors.
Rurik's setting up some entertainment maybe.
Psychotic is just staring at Rurik trying to equip his headphones.
He's getting there.
Oh, the black and white walled.
We're scrolling around,
It's not like a PlayStation. That's not the PlayStation colors. Yeah, Uni doesn't have PlayStation colors.
Yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch colors for some reason.
Oh, you're right. There are Nintendo Switch colors.
All right, we go to
there's
we see the
okay.
we see it.
I'm a little sad because the Lene would be funny. But yeah, I would like to see Rurik continue with the Yuzu.
This far in the tournament, stuff like that's scary. It worked out for Misoma. Maybe not for Rurik, but let's see how it goes.
It worked out for Misoma, but it wasn't that clean either.
It wasn't that clean. Let's see if Rurik can make something clean, though. Wall's going to have to do so much for neutral here.
There is some respect that needs to be taken here at the beginning. Unfortunately, no dash B from Psychotic means that Rurik's decision to short slash actually works out. Command throw.
We're pushing forward. Yuzu gets a drop there, not able to express Oki really well.
Wold will take this cycle.
Rock coming out.
And
Another
the
rock
rocks
coming
are
out.
quite good now. Once Wold has Vorpal, those rocks cause wall bounce on hit. Nice 2B counter hit. Psychotic looking quite good.
This is a good amount of damage, and the corners here. So much can happen here.
Rurik tried to dash forward. He does get the EX flip.
Fuzzy. You gotta be fuzzy mashing those. Even though you're walled, you still gotta try. You still gotta try. Rurik in a good combo. Not the best ender, but still.
The side swap actually is not what he wants necessarily, but he does get out with the C teleport.
Double
overhead, and he should be actually no, can he?
It's close.
He doesn't have he didn't have Vorpal, which was the big problem.
Yeah.
If he had Vorpal, he would have closed out. Good defense here from Psychotic. That's all of the slashes.
Swipe.
So
Does not
it
opt
is
for EX.
Wold's turn.
Wold has Vorpal in the air,
Swipe.
jumping around.
Yep. Was unable to catch in the air.
The pressures for Wald.
I would like to see some more command grabs here from Psychotic.
Oh,
He
the
gets
empty
that
jump
punish.
combo.
Not quite what he
Reset?
wants, but that's it. That's it. Yes.
Yes.
The reset into command throw will do it for Psychotic.
Drops.
He drops! Rurik with the win. This is the power of Yuzu, right?
Miracles
You're
do
losing,
happen.
and the opponent will drop their combos so you can win.
Miracles do happen. So much effort for Psychotic there. Now Yuzu gets to apply pressure. What's Wald going to do?
Yeah, I mean, Rurik didn't even have to burn any meter for that because it was just a drop.
Oh, yeah. Belly splash.
Another throw. Will he actually burn CS here to confirm this? No.
No.
He just won the
Save
cycle. He doesn't need to use it. That dash C is punishable on a full whiff.
Scary to whiff from that far. Maybe it could have been a swipe. Stance Yuzu. Just full run-up throw.
Yeah,
Keeps the grid lead.
The only thing that Rurik could have done to keep himself safe was cancel the super, which would still be punishable for Wald. That throw is pretty big. Rurik looking quite good. Gets the side swap. A lot of people aren't ready for that type of setup.
A nice combo, but still, more damage is more damage, and keeping a cycle. Some flips. Wall getting hit. Maybe a jump, no real confirm though. But still, Wall
There's
stuck.
the throw. Yeah, you don't want to be shielding that often against those.
He can't even assault now. Even if he jumps,
EX flip. Rurik looking quite good, still sitting on over 100 meter.
Cycle lost because Rurik was still in transfer state, but still, what's Psychotic going to do? So little life. A few more Sakis, he's over.
Psychotic just trying to win the cycle, being a little bit patient. Does not want Rurik to have it. He holds.
It's a concentrate. Rurik,
Yep.
JB.
And that's the other problem, is that Yuzu has really good air-to-air normals.
So little time, though. It's over.
Interesting that Psychotic went for a throw. It was impossible for Yuzu to actually be close enough there.
Closes out with some air slashes, but still, timer was going down. The Yuzu matches are going to take a long time, and that's pretty hard for Wald. Even if you want to open people up with a command grab, it'll take a bit. It won't do too much.
It does not feel good as the Wald player to have to push through this continuously.
Oh yeah, there's a really, really big wall that you have to. You can try to empty jump command grab over it, but you know it's hard. It's hard. Cycle's looking like it's going to Psychotic though. Slap. Good tech on the empty jump.
2A mash from Rurik recognizes that Psychotic wants to push forward a little bit off that throw tech.
Ops to CS, gets a bit of meter.
You know,
empty jump, no
lost,
fuzzy mash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, Psychotic actually didn't get anything from those shields effectively. He got grid crushed and he burned a bunch of meter trying to get the grid that he lost.
Yeah, now Rurik's just gaining meter.
You can see
so
all this
much
jump
space.
back, jump B that Rurik is doing. Those jump Bs are specifically being placed to stop Wald from jumping comfortably.
We just saw a swipe hit it though.
The swipe did hit, but there was no confirm.
No confirm.
There's the counter as well that we were also talking about. One of the many things that makes this matchup so annoying for Wald.
Permanent EX.
He can cancel that. No. Didn't he have the meter? I thought Rurik was sitting on 100.
Might have been a little under.
He might have been at like 99.9.
Oh,
counter hit swipe.
Confirm.
Interesting.
Let's see how many
Psychotic
bounces
with a
we
chance. God press. No, he goes for the throw under. Okay.
Little concentrator. Psychotic jumping back. Goes
That's
over
going
the
to be
stocky.
it. Please don't drop the Psychotic.
CS extra meter.
Oh,
dropped right at the
no.
end. There's so few times.
7 seconds on the clock. Don't let this be the end.
Oh, great shield. Oh, that was such a scary jump, but he makes it out. Makes out with his life and the round.
And one of the risks there is Yuzu is one of those characters where you think, hey, I can take the throw and not lose, but Yuzu can actually combo it.
Yuzu could have IWEX right there, so it would have been very easy. But now throw combo from Yuzu. Might not spend meter, just opts to give the corner. Keeping the slashes going. Clap gets just hit. No combo.
Rurik doesn't quite get the confirm he was looking for there. Unfortunately, gets an extra short slash.
Flip.
CS.
Low.
Yeah, you have to be careful
the
about the crouch shields at point blank. That's a 1 AD that gets grid crushed.
So much opportunity for that cycle, and now Psychotics is getting hit.
Well,
He had the
Psychotics,
first
I think
round.
Psychotics is going to just sit on the 200 meter, right? He's just going to see it push button, see if he can get out. If he
It's
can't,
not
it's not the worst thing.
Rurik does have to spend for that. Maybe could have not spent. Maybe could have just chilled out, brought some more meter, had so much time. It wasn't perfect, but now
There was basically nothing to lose other than unless he lost the round, it was pretty reasonable to just wait it out because Psychotic was already sitting on 200 too.
Oh yeah. And now we got a nice little confirm from Psychotic, starting with a 2-way. Off to the double instead of the God press.
I mean, he's close enough to the corner that I think he could push this. Yeah,
Especially
he
with the
doesn't get
back tag.
confirmed. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, pushes something in the middle of the slashes. Other side.
Rurik being on
Belly
this
splash.
side. Yeah, that's a good mash.
It's a good mash. Off to a 2C. 2C's just too slow there.
I was going to say Rurik being on that side actually gives Psychotic a chance to continue pushing pressure, but unfortunately, it's Rurik's turn now.
Pass the cycle. Is able to get so much damage on that. Only 2K now.
EX grab. Psychotic finally getting one of these reversals to work out.
Cycle's going to time out back for Rurik, though. But we're jumping in. Opting for actual assault of the empty stuff we've been seeing. Now zoning. The life lead is oh, the slash.
Oh,
Never mind. The life
Psychotic
lead's
actually
Psychotic.
gets this. He might be able to get enough meter.
It's close. It's close.
No!
Oh, so close. 98.
Okay,
Yes,
but
hits up.
1A
No
works.
jumping.
1A
No
actually
jumping.
catches the assault this time, and Psychotic evens it up. It's 1-1.
Both people have a good opportunity to survive here. We don't know who's going to make it. Psychotic's getting some water. Rurik's getting some water. We haven't even gone to the next menu yet. They could go to character select. They can think. They can chill.
They're both recalibrating.
Getting some breathing in. Breathing's important. If you're not breathing, you kind of die. But you know,
Breathing
they're,
through the
they're
masks,
ready.
man. You have to take a harder breath,
Oh, yeah.
but it's filtered air.
It's filtered. It's probably a little better. Now we're going right back into it.
All right, the round start assault actually works out. Empty assault low for Rurik. And Psychotic finds himself in the corner within the first 9 seconds.
And a throw right after that combo. Psychotic's now really down in grid. Drop at the end there. Starting to jump out.
It's hard to do anything. Yuzu didn't have any meter to challenge that. 5-8.
Now she does after the cycle. Oh, the grab gets just beat out by a J.
Rising jump 2C from Yuzu, a pretty classic option against throws. Psychotic trying to match in the
Another
air.
one.
Yuzu no confirm. It was too low to the floor. Psychotic gets the combo.
Psychotic getting his nice ender. Reset. Shield came out.
The CS and still got thrown.
Still got thrown afterwards.
I thought that was going to be a bad situation, but no, Rurik actually doesn't quite get the right answer, and doesn't matter. He's going to close out with super.
Big Slash is just holding down the neutral. Psychotic has to work now. Down around. Oh, another jumping now.
Yeah, and it was actually a side swap as well, which is really good for Rurik. Puts Psychotic into the corner immediately.
Oh,
EX
on the
throw does
grab
not
and
work.
the VO
With the
gets
VO.
Rurik's made some really
But
good
Rurik
adaptations.
keeps dropping his combos. So Psychotic hasn't been fully punished for this.
The
There's
2C
that.
hits all the way in the air.
Psychotic
Still
isn't going to be able to get an IW off of this, but I mean, he still gets a lot here. Side swap with body splash ender.
4B plus frames. The dash, he comes
That
out.
was very high up. Yeah, Rurik had to jump cancel that. It was
2C
a
again.
dangerous situation.
Too high up for the 4B to connect. Now Rurik's getting some mashes, not a combo though. Life lead still for Rurik. 2C come out again, missing this time. The Good shields from
Out.
Psychotic. Assault. Yuzu wins the assault, gets the cycle.
That's a good flip from Rurik. Dashing in, yep.
Oh, 2A, 5A, 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 standing lows.
One more touch is all Rurik needs.
A good touch, a good touch. A throw will do it, and that's a throw
That's
from
important
Psychotic,
for
though.
Psychotic. He has the CS. He can actually get the corner pressure here.
He should end early enough to start building grid
He
himself.
side swaps. He
Gets
gets
a
the hit. That is huge.
DP to confirm. Should be enough.
One more touch.
Jumps
Charge,
right
jump
at him.
C. The game is even. Final round.
We were trying to get right out of there. Psychotic knows. The empty
throw.
Could've
At least
been
it wasn't a
worse.
grid crush. At least it wasn't a grid crush.
could've,
Psychotic finds himself in the corner again, basically in the first 10 seconds of the round.
Yeah.
This is a very, very consistent theme.
Hit by the big slash. So much grid advantage here. Rurik's opting to spend. He's going to get
The
more.
side swap, Rurik walked forward a little bit to allow Psychotic to forward tech over him. And now Psychotic finds himself already in one-touch range. Rurik is untouched. The throw whiff, and that will do it. Rurik closes out with a perfect.
Good stuff from Rurik. Great adaptions game 3. Psychotic was bringing it back that second round, but that third round, the same thing happened at that start. Just getting pushed right to the corner, and then you get hit again, and you lose the cycle.
I mean, basically every round started the same way. It was, I mean, all but like one or two. It was just Rurik gets a hit, puts Psychotic in the corner, and Psychotic is fighting back from the side of the screen all the way, trying to make it work. And this time, that last round we saw, Rurik didn't let that happen. He just let Psychotic try to tech forward. He took advantage of it, ran under, got the cross up, and Psychotic just got opened up on that last round. But when Psychotic got the hits,
there was a lot of time where that second to last round, Psychotic looked very strong. Very strong. If we saw a different round start, who knows how that match went.
Absolutely. That last round really was extremely momentum-based. Rurik had some meter. He made use of it immediately, got that first hit, burned the meter, got, like 30% of Psychotic's health down, got the tech situation, and then took advantage of it, got another 30%, and it was just, 2 more hits and that was it.
2 more hits. So much meter, and just grid to fill back up and just
Absolutely.
keep pressure
He won
going.
all the Vorpal cycles off of those sequences as well.
Oh yeah. You just not. We have Masoma Knots now. This is fun.
Masoma
we don't
versus
know what
Knots.
Masoma's playing. Masoma could play Seth. Masoma could play Byakuya. Who knows?
Masoma,
This
Seth
is so
versus Knots
interesting.
Wagner would be quite entertaining.
These are two people who were in winner's side last year, were they not?
Yeah, so I think this is going to be very interesting because, like you mentioned earlier, Masoma was one of the favorites to make at least top 8.
Oh yeah,
But
especially
he's
in
in
winner's
loser side right now.
We're setting buttons. We see
And Knots has also definitely made top 8 many times, and we're also seeing him here. So one of these two isn't making it.
I see Seth right now. It's not a button. We haven't gotten into a button check.
Is this the plan? Is this you play Byakuya until you lose, and then you play Seth and losers?
You just fool everybody. Like, I'm so good at Byakuya, everyone. I'm so good. This Seth's right here. Seth's right there. I don't know if they're going in. I didn't see a fist bump. I didn't see a thumbs up. It could be a button check. We'll see.
Oh, that looks real.
They're going in.
Jump B. All right, there's the
Back
throw
there.
tech. Grid crush.
great.
Masoma up back shielded.
The overhead did catch him there. This is-
Masoma's throw OS was up back shield. Got punished, but he does get this hit on Wagner.
Able
Just
to-
really good spacing again.
Oh yeah, able to just push out using those nice buttons from Seth. Knots has this grid advantage. Needs to cash out. DP there, working to get the grid back. Nice shields from Masoma. Throw from Knots though, taking the grid. Good shield stance from Masoma though. Pressure's going. Gets tagged by the 2B.
Knots burns meter for the confirm. Doesn't quite get what he wants.
Still just holding Seth back.
Counter
FF.
hit. FF will close out.
Good stuff from Knot. Keeping Seth just slightly out of range. Drill round start. No confirm, no EX, but still, that's a nice little hit. Spooking Seth a little bit. Pressure staying down. Plus frames. Just walking back. Just let Seth do something. And Seth didn't do something. He stood
He
up.
stood up. That's something.
That's something.
That's not the right something, but it was a thing. Knots looking pretty comfortable here. Just continue to push pressure. Gets the full charge burst function, but someone wasn't ready for it.
Ready. Not deaf. 2 more buffs for Wagner, though.
One
Other side,
touch.
Seth.
Nice 2B.
2B's really nice here. It's been a lot of work from Masoma, but he needs to hit it a lot more if he's going to get this back. Nice for Tech Knots. 6B. He's so plus. He's so plus.
Yeah, I mean, Masoma tried to gamble a little there, but if from Knots' perspective, he has such a large life lead, you might as well just go for it. Like, if Masoma tries to reversal, so be it.
Character select screen. Byakuya.
Oh, here we go. See, I was thinking, actually, I was wondering, is he choosing Seth over Byakuya against characters that have really good DP options? Because you can DP out of web setups pretty well, and if he's flying above your head, you could DP him. And with Wagner, especially, if she gets a one-hit DP, it's a combo.
That's easy.
I mean, it's a bad combo, but it's a combo.
A combo is a combo, and that's just more time to get grid, more time to stuff. Nice shield. Should have been a punish on that assault from Masoma there.
On top of that, fast buttons and close range, you know, Byakuya is not the best at dealing with that.
But still, that Seth game didn't
Green
last too
shield.
long. And this game isn't looking like it's lasting too long either. Commanding lead from Knots here.
Soma in grid crush state here, just stuck in the corner against Wagner without a shield.
The shield.
Another one.
It's just getting shown. Oh, the throw tech.
Knots, though, did a charge jump C to make himself safe against shield.
CS on the
Which
shield
is,
back.
actually doesn't even make sense because he just grid crushed him, but you know.
Yeah. Now, someone's getting out a little drop there. Could have been a lot more.
And now you have to wonder, did he drop that combo because he hasn't been playing Byak?
Who knows? The Seth game didn't last too long. Who knows what these buttons are looking like? What's his muscle memory? The drill works out again. The 5A, though. Huge button. Gets it confirmed. Another little drop. They're only 2.3 DPs out of the
There's
Rekka.
DP. Yeah, that's sort of what you have to worry about, right, as the Byakuya. No matter what happens, if he does 2 Rekkas, the DP will hit.
Oh, yeah. Some nice daggers on these 5As.
That's actually why you don't see most Byakuyas go for that second DP unless they have Vorpal to CS it.
Another drop from Masoma, though. That could have been a big web setup. But now he's getting hit. Wagner has 2 buffs. It's hard to work from here.
Where's the EX slide?
There's some nice pressure from Knots. Drill coming out.
Masoma very patient, blocks the overhead this time.
No buffs for Knots anymore.
He's got 8 blocks of grid.
It's back, though. Just back, dashes away. Dash C.
Dash C.
Huge. Multi-hit low. Combo starter. Drop there.
It's
and the
10
dash C fails
frames.
him. The dash C fails Knots that time. He gets punished for it.
And Masoma, please get your ender this time. Yes.
There's the combo. Has Vorpal. 3 webs are up.
He has to be
Drilled
careful.
out.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He has to be careful.
It's
he
it.
has to do either a meaty or block. You cannot just stand at range because you will get hit.
Guesses 1 time on webs, and it works out. Sets over, Knots advances. Masoma's out of the tournament.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Masoma actually goes down. That was early.
That's pretty early.
That's very surprising.
Good stuff to
Unfortunately,
Knots.
we do see one of our traditional, at this point, I guess, you know, top 8 finalists or whatever, drop out before top 8.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Knots
stuff here.
moving on, and now we have Carp versus Defiant coming up.
So, again, Yuzu, maybe Hyde. We've heard potential for Lond. I feel like Lond could be fun in that matchup.
Yeah, I think Lon would be pretty interesting. Hyde versus Yuzu is a sort of classic matchup. You know, Hyde has good buttons, but Yuzu is one of the characters who can actually deal with Hyde's corner, you know, 5C, 2A pressure because she has a counter.
He has a counter. The counter's going to work worse against the Fireball now, though, no?
The counter works worst against the Fireball, but it's unpunishable, so it doesn't really harm her that much.
Could be worse.
It stops Hyde from running in, or I mean, it stops her from stopping Hyde from running in as easily, right? But she still has a lot of really good options against Hyde, and it's still annoying for him to deal with the slashes.
Oh, yeah, he still has to make it in.
Yeah, he still has to
Fireball's
make
still
it
going to
in.
lose a slash if the slash comes out.
I mean, I guess now he has the meter burn option to laser
Oh,
the
the laser.
Fireball.
The
And
funny laser.
it can beat slash, and he does get a combo off of it, but it's a meter
You need
option.
100 meter already. And if you're not there, this round start, Yuzu could just jump away.
Yep, and if you get it blocked, you just lost 100 meter at full screen.
Oh, yeah. And that is so crucial in some of these matches.
So this will be pretty interesting. Is it going to be Lond or is it going to be Hyde?
We're seeing Hyde right now.
Does look like a Hyde, indeed.
I'm not seeing the fist bump or thumbs up.
But they
Stage
are selecting a
select.
stage.
That's a good sign. They could be just going right in. Looks like it.
That is very much a live sort of performance.
A lot of green shields from Hyde,
There's the
though.
deletion on the Fireball from Yuzu. A trade air to air.
Hyde's moving up, getting some grid. Shields from Scarp, though.
Yeah, Carp just down backing here, playing very patiently.
6 speed. Whiff cancel on the second hit.
And there you go, Yuzu out. Nice dash up from Defiant.
Oh, a good 2-way from Yuzu, though. Gets the first combo here. Gonna
And takes the
secure
Vorpal cycle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that 2B
Oh,
whiff.
5B whiffing.
Both characters not quite getting what they're looking for. Ooh, that's a very dangerous spacing for Yuzu. Again, went for a short slash when Hyde was running in.
Making with those 2-ways. We saw him earlier. Keeping the pressure up. 5B whiffing. Lots of whiffs. Harp's just respecting, though. Holding down back.
Counter
Not
hit
there,
low.
though.
No combo drops.
Could've been worse. Could've been worse.
Rekka, Defi on the other side. Side swap again with Dash C. There's going to be a super.
IW.
Oh, interesting. I think that, no, that should have been Palebringer.
It should have been.
Palebringer actually would have gotten through.
Really unfortunate drop there. Wasted 100 meter. Got hit.
Yeah, Defi definitely didn't get what he wanted there. Unfortunate. Nice run up 2A though, and with only 15 seconds left on the clock, this is pretty big. Yuzu with the Vorpal, unfortunately burns it immediately. I can't do anything because Hyde is too close for EX flip.
Hyde does the extra chip, but he doesn't need it. Just gets a 2A, gets a combo. Yuzu's down.
Yeah, a very awkwardly placed jump slash there from Yuzu, unfortunately.
2C round start.
Counter hit 2C round start, a little bit too far to get the confirm. EX Pogo, very interesting. That was Assault EX Pogo.
Oh yeah, caught out at 2C immediately. Shield on the J2C, still pushing buttons, still hitting Yuzu.
I mean, I'm assuming that Defi did that EX Pogo without actually seeing the situation because you could just counter hit the 2C.
This is true, this is true. Sometimes you just know. All right, more shields on the J2Cs.
But Defi just pushing this pressure. It looks, honestly, right now, it looks like Defi is far more in control of the game than Carp is.
Oh yeah, Carp has to find a way out of the situation.
Carp has not been challenging or jumping out of any of these strings. There is room to move here. 2C is not the option.
Getting blown up by that combo small. Pogo's
Defi
happening.
Drops the combo.
Oh, we're shimmying and we get a
shimmy.
2C. 2-2. Oh man.
The 2-2 starter is a pretty good one for Hyde, and there you go.
Doesn't even miss. No meter spent.
Very commanding second round there, looking pretty good. Carp needs to think about what he needs to do now.
Carp's blocking a lot, but getting spooked like that's shown a lot. Defi knows now.
Yeah, if you let Hyde constantly run in and continue pressure for free, then you are giving him too much room as Yuzu.
Oh yeah. Carp going in, getting some pressure of his own.
2-2. Actually catches it up back from Carp.
We're slashing in range. Defi's getting the cycle.
These teleports are putting Carp back into range of Hyde repeatedly. Okay, Carp finally gets a clean hit.
Defi's now all out of grid blocks. Almost certainly Carp's going to get this next cycle, but still.
Oh, 2A came out, but Defi did not DP it.
Warp to keep pressure going.
Throw.
Oh, good attack. Pressure from Yuzu. Spends the cycle.
Defi just very patiently waiting on this next cycle, gets it and runs in. The 2A. He just stripped.
Oh yeah, Vio Strip so strong here. No extra meter for Defi.
Carp actually went for the higher damage strip route, which left Defi mid-screen and gave him this opportunity to push Yuzu into the corner.
Now he has so many more grid blocks to use. It's a bit of extra meter.
That is punishable.
Someone will punch it. It's so scary though.
I mean, you say that, but Yuzu was sitting on IW.
This is true.
You block the first hit of Pogo there, you just IW.
But now, Carp has all these blocks.
Yeah, oh, burning it on this force function pressure, trying to catch something, gets the low.
There. Another hit, though.
Reset. The reset will do it.
Oh, the time's going down. It's
yeah, the reset is actually going to let this happen. If Defi had blocked that, then it was anyone's game.
Oh, yeah. The jump assault goes over to the assault.
These hits are very awkward. Carp is trying to do pressure, and in the middle of these block strings, Defi's getting hit.
Getting hit there too. No combos for Defi. Oh, Defi.
Oh, no grid crush throw there. I'm surprised. Defi's been pretty good about recognizing those in the previous matches.
Pressure from EX Orbiter. The empty jump. Drop there off the 6B. Oh, another just goes right over Yuzu's low options.
I'm telling you, this is the power of Yuzu. The opponent will just drop their combo randomly.
There too. That would look like more pressure though. That's all right. One hit, that's all right. Life leads so far into Defi's position right now.
Especially because of all this chip damage.
Oh,
that 2A did not get punished. Fortunately for Carp, wins the Vorpal cycle and immediately pushes it.
It's hit by the Orbiter combo. 2-2C is working out. A lot of damage here. 3K.
And that's going to be it. Defi with the assault closes out.
Assault
one
JP.
more round match point for Defi. Carp needs to take this one if he wants to continue.
Carp has so much meter to work with. Just has to get these hits and not get opened up.
Throw,
like
yes. That's punished. No, Defi not willing to push a button.
Afraid of Yuzu in stance. It's all right. Defi almost gets the cycle back. Carp gets a teleport in the slash though.
That's unblockable. It almost looked like Defi backdashed and didn't quite get it in time.
Nice combo. Opting to spend. You're going to get more grid. Just win the cycle, and that's going to help a lot. Yeah. Let's see some Oki. Another one. No fuzzy match though. Oh, showing the unblockable, and Hyde jumps and gets tagged immediately. One unblockable hits, it's spooky. The second one doesn't come out and you get killed for it. Also spooky. You gotta be wary of all those options. Oh, hide assault and get tagged by the 4C? It was the 4C. It was a lot. Oh,
Nice 5C, but it was 5C 2C, which is not an Eric hit confirmed.
Especially not on counter hit. Oh gosh, teleporting through. Outside of the corner usually gets a little more damage. That's nice, but now Defi's getting the cycle probably. 4C. 2-2 to opt to keep pressure on, gate plus. More plus turn from the EX Orbiter. Goes over the 2A of the Assault JB though. Now we can see who's going to get spooked first. We've seen a lot of buttons, a lot of whiffs. Bro from Hyde. Scary.
Ooh, what a big hit from Hyde. That's actually going to do it.
Oh, yeah. FF was a real 3.5 no meter there. FF was a huge starter. Defi, match point again. Vio gets completely baited.
That wasn't even blocked, it just whiffed.
Completely whiffed. Just standing out that range. Defi's been standing at this range. Hyde's buttons are big enough where you can just be there. You got 6B. Another time. Assault JB right over that 2A. These mash attempts are not going great for Carp right now.
All right, Carp does get a hit there. That was punishable.
Okay, 2As. We like our mid 2As being assaults. Bro combo. Drops at the end, but gets
2C reset again. Combo. Slightly.
Slash, the Orbiter's still going. EXs are strong in this game.
And Carp just wants to get this one hit. It just needs to try to even it up.
Defi has so many grid blocks.
But Defi trying to bait anything.
Oh,
gets shielded.
And Carp gets a cycle off the shield on the assault. So big here. Yellow throw.
Carp actually went for one of those old awkward Yuzu enders.
EX flip. Yellow throw again?
Oh, no air slash there. Just falls down and blocks the...
Assault JP getting shielded. No punish. Hard to punish. 4B.
Carp needs one touch.
So scary. Carp has his grid. The laser comes out.
We were talking about it. It comes out at the end to close out. The slash misses. The laser full screen punishes into a combo.
Sometimes you save the best tricks right for the end.
That is the one thing that Hyde had that could punish there and close out. It did it. He had the meter. He used it, and he won the round.
Holding a nice important card right for the very end.
Absolutely.
Defi continues and stays alive.
All right, we're moving on to the remaining part of our qualifying matches here. The next one here is going to be Papa versus Silent.
So we're seeing Carmine
versus Phonon. That'll be an interesting one as well.
It'll be interesting. I don't know how well these fireballs are going to work.
Against Carmine?
Against Carmine.
Against Carmine, I don't know how well they're going to work either.
I feel like Carmine has a lot more stuff on the screen.
Having said that, you know, this is one of those situations where neither player has really great reversals again.
Yeah.
Phonon has a decent one, right? With meter, Phonon's reversal
decent.
with meter is actually real. But the problem for Carmine is that Phonon's not going to be close enough for him to EX grab.
I'm not sure how it works against hitboxes that well. I feel like it might just grab things.
It might, actually, you're right. It might just grab things. You're absolutely right.
So if that's how it's going to work out, that'll be really big, especially if Silent's trying to respect these just nice plus frames off of an EX and just like, I'm just going to use some 5Bs and I'm going to keep you at range and it gets thrown right back into the corner. That can be a really big swing.
Yeah, I think the place where you're the most likely going to be able to do like an EX grab reversal, if he goes for it, he might not, right? He might just do EX flip or just block it out. Yeah. But if you do go for EX grab, I think the best place is probably going to be when Phonon doesn't have like the strongest knockdown and she goes in for like the 2A pressure. Right? Obviously, she's going to be in range of any sort of grab at that point.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe that actually isn't actually the deciding factor in this match. Maybe it will just be sort of that neutral where Phonon's trying to push buttons 5B, 4C, was it? I forget if 4C or 4B.
4C is the really big one. The really big one.
If she tries to push any of those buttons at range and, Carmine just puddles or DPs. We don't know exactly what's going to play out here. Which one's going to matter more?
Who's going to end up plus in the end? Once puddles are out, it's probably Carmine favored pretty well. Even if you just do something and it tags, you'll probably still end up pretty good there.
Yeah.
But these first few seconds are going to matter a lot. Who gets locked down? Who gets stuck?
I'm also curious, even if Phonon EX DPs, if Carmine just releases Trap on Super Flash, will she get hit?
She'll probably get hit. It'll probably trade in silent. Oh,
It's hard to say who will come out on top because the trap counter hit is pretty big.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I want to say I wouldn't put money on it, but I want to say the phone on DP would be a little better in terms of that trade. But who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows if they know either? Carmine's a rare one. Phonon's a little less rare, but still. Yeah, this will be for top 8 loser side.
This will be top 8 losers, and we are going to see, I think, how many more matches are there in qualifiers? 2?
Should be.
Unless one of these was off stream. We might have missed one of the...
We might have missed one. We're probably looking at 2, maybe 4 at the max. Pesto jumping back. Charge 4B hidden, though. Nice starter. Yeah, oh man, that change and clear. Keeping Phonon out of the air is going to be so much easier like that. Not able to set up too much, and Phonon's getting a good hit
Silent
here.
does get a really nice hit and takes the Vorpal cycle. No, the shield at the last second gives it to Pesto.
Now we're seeing some stuff. Overhead comes out. No combo. Puddles are around. They're floating. Seeing 2-2C. 2-2. Oh, the pinwheel. The puddle just tags Phonon and fireballing. Pinwheel didn't hit. Still got a knockdown, though. Papa has the cycle. Chilling out. Pinwheel's coming. Trap.
Even game right now.
Trap's right on Silent. People are showing shields. Going over puddles.
That side swap is a little bit dangerous, but it works out.
No combo for Papa. It could be good, but Silent now has all this meter, and that's going to start off with an EX Fireball. Not as much damage as I thought.
It's one more touch, though.
Oh, yeah.
And Silent was willing to just sort of end it there to make sure that he kept that corner pressure.
Yeah. Overhead gets blocked. EX.
Look at how much grid Pesto's sitting on. I'm expecting some sort of grid crush situation to pull up at this point.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't get cashed out. Silent's keeping his stuff. Doesn't get cashed out.
Yep. That's a full 11 blocks of grid just gone down the drain.
Oh, yeah. Silent takes the first round. Now we're seeing this neutral. Oh, some play. Friend traps, no confirm. Counter throw. A little more health for Carmine. Nice shields from Silent. Goes over the 2B. This is pretty big from Silent. He's going to get a lot of corner carry here. Extensions of the EXDP, 4K. Has the cycle, just continuing some nice pressure. Got some nice legs, just hitting stuff. Little hit, resend the throw. Grid's still really heavy. Silent gets a confirm because of the grid cycle again. I think a little drop there. Another bounce extra, and Papa's able to get out and throw Silent into the corner. No trap set. Oh, the air shield.
Air block. It wasn't a shield, it was just air block. Air shield would have been maybe a little bit better. Unfortunately, Silent gets caught just by a Carmine button, and Carmine has, enough to close out here.
IWEX. That's not the last round. So
I hear applause.
There's a big meter advantage now. But good showing from Papa here. 5K. If you're able to keep this round pretty honest, things will go well. Jumps over the fireball and gets a hit. No full confirm. Just under 1,000 damage.
Nice TK fireball. Unfortunately, no confirm off of that. TRM, though. We haven't seen a lot of players go for TRMs, and I wish we did see more. Silent, it has been representing it well.
Oh, but you don't need it if you get a grid break there like that. Oh, just hits the dash. See, Papa pushing something. Now he's getting hit for quite a bit. Salt J.
Very nice showing here. Silent going to be able to close out very efficiently. IW. And that is it. Silent takes the first game with an IW ender.
Salt J is really good if you're able to kill off of it. It's really good. Oh, and we see a 5A challenging. Okay, there was an air shield from Silent getting hit by a charge too soon.
The pinwheel slides away and opens up that opportunity for the throw. Silent not quite ready. The backdash out of the DP.
Silent still probably a little puss in that situation, but still. There's a puddle behind, now there's a puddle behind.
It definitely looks scary for Pesto, though, and he does recognize that shield, gets the grid crush. Silent not in a good position now.
Multiple overheads opening Silent up. Now setups are happening. One trap. Oh, the grid break. Seeing the shield, assaulting over. No drop. It's really bad for Pesto.
Fuzzy gets blocked, but the double overhead ends up connecting, and it just kills.
That was close. Really bad drop from Papa there, but closes it out. He needs to work hard to get back here. Silent has the first game already.
Yeah, Silent with a really good hit to open up this game, this round rather.
Ender pops in the corner and mashes right out.
That 5A worked out really well. Actually, he ends up with the EX grab here to side swap. There is a DP in response. You have to respect the metered option.
Oh, the
3B.
5B.
That's the anti-air.
That is the anti-air. It was a pretty good combo from Papa. Life's a little sided for Sona. There's a puddle. Oh, a lot of plus
There
frames
was a missed string shield from Silent, which just gave the grid away.
I don't know if it's going to matter, though. It should be one throw to close it out if he needs it.
Silent did not. That actually connected. I'm so surprised that connected. This is EX Carmine situation here.
So much potential. You can just send that puddle over.
I was going to say
the 4B tags the EX Fireball.
I was going to say he could actually CS IW in a lot of these situations because his IW reaches full screen. That 4B catching the air fireball though is huge.
He might have been able to IW off the 4B too. That could have been really
He might have, but that was such an awkward place to do anything.
Yeah. Now Silent's taking the first part lead. Going backwards, not actually showing stuff. Oh, Papa jumping at Silent though, getting a hit.
There's the trap extension.
Pinwheel's
Green
out.
throw, he was unable to grab it in time.
Yellow
Pinwheel
throw
connected.
again.
Flip!
Going up, getting a combo. Puddle's helping out a little bit. Pinwheel.
The puddle gave slightly extra damage. Carmine did not win the Vorpal cycle, but he's still getting this incidental damage. Pinwheel defending.
Puddles are helping out, getting a lot of cycle like that. Plus frames. Silent showing shields.
Silent actually got the second hit shield on the jump C, which gives him the opportunity to push in. Nice CS on the DP.
A ton of damage. Let's see what Papa does for this. Silent air shielding away. Has the cycle. Oh no, Papa has the cycle. Papa has the cycle.
Papa burns it. He does get meter now. He has a chance to do something. If he's willing to risk it, we'll see though.
Continuing pressure.
Once again, a really
jumping.
good shield from Silent. No confirm. Silent with
the VO at the very end. This could be anything.
IW. He had to gamble on something. Unfortunate that he did it there. Silent leaning forward, head in his hands.
Risk. Really big risk. Silent's happy though. Silent's back in top 8.
Yeah, Silent did
side.
make it. And we have confirmation that the next match is going to be our last match of our block. The other qualifying matches did happen off stream. Or rather, the one other qualifying match. I believe we actually have seen 7 of them now with this next one coming up.
That Defiant match also should have been a qualifying match. That's why the pop-up is so big. Sorry for not letting you guys know. But our last match
will be Captain Sugar versus Rurik. This is going to be a Linne versus Yuzu.
So we can either have... Do we have a Yuzu in top 8? No, we don't. Defi won.
Yes, Defi won.
So this could be our first Yuzu or a second Linne.
Indeed. And Linne versus Yuzu is a pretty interesting matchup. Linne with her speed and, things like Charge Kuga is pretty good now. FF is good, but it's not really a deciding factor. But Charge Kuga, her dash cancel, 6C is pretty good. But really, it's her movement speed and her air options that make her really good at maneuvering around some of Yuzu's options. So both players are probably going to be exchanging sides a lot during neutral. And it's just going to be a question of who can actually hit the other one first. Linne is exceptionally good at punishing Yuzu on a whiff.
That's really good to know. And if Captain Sugar knows that, it's going to be really strong for him.
Yeah, the problem, of course, is I think you actually need to play against Yuzu a decent amount to be comfortable moving around against Yuzus, right?
Yeah.
And Rurik is good at sort of changing up the options he shows in neutral. He'll do a couple short slashes, and then he'll start like jumping and teleporting and whatnot. He's pretty good about mixing everything up.
We've seen a lot of adaptation for Rurik, especially in this match against Psychotic. Things were changing a lot and changing in Rurik's favor as well.
Absolutely. Rurik is good at, getting the download, I guess, is one way of putting it.
Oh, yeah. But we've seen Captain Sugar. He's done pretty well. If he's able to keep things steady.
Absolutely. We just need to see if Captain Sugar could sort of keep his game plan intact. If he doesn't drop his combos, and if his pressure holds out. I think his pressure should probably work pretty well here in this matchup, but it's a matter of closing that distance and actually getting into a position where he can start his game.
That's where the speed helps out. Linne's just able to run in, get 2 or 3 good dashes. You can be right in Yuzu's face, and then she has to work with all those buttons and all those options.
Absolutely. So this will be our last match of top 32. Both players are getting ready on stage, it looks like.
So to let you guys know, our current top 8, we have Big Horny Jake and Nephros on the top side, Foxov and Big Black on the bottom side of winners, and our current losers are Knots and Defiant. And Silent, who just made it in.
Indeed, and Silent. So it's a pretty decent lineup of characters. We have a Linne, Vat Orlon, Chaos, Byakuya, Hyde, Wagner, and Phonon. That's 7 different characters.
That's a good spread. It's a good spread. It could be 8 even.
It could be 8 characters if Yuzu makes it here, or we'll have, you know.
Foxups there. Oh, no, is there another Vat? Am I crazy? There's not another Vat. It could be 8. It could be 8 in this little pool.
That's what I'm saying. But Yuzu has to make it in to make it 8.
Who's the second Vat? Foxup can be Vat. Foxup's 2 characters. He's that good.
What are you? What?
We're counting. Chaos, Linne,
Yeah.
Landrekia Batista, Landrekia Batista, Byakuya, Wagner, Hyde.
Okay.
I'm crazy. Never mind. You're right. You're
we
right.
only have 7 people.
You
need 8 people
It's
to have
been a
8
long
characters.
top 32. These matches are crazy. We've been sweating. And we got one more to finish it out before top 8 later tonight.
Math is difficult when you've been sitting here watching people hit each other for 3 hours.
If there's one thing Uni players can't do, it's count.
That's why we need the frame data analysis.
That's why we need some frame data analysis. We need to see every bounce. Hopefully they're going to count better than us.
Yeah, the players, they better be counting. As commentators, we aren't counting.
Oh, yeah, we don't need to do anything. But now,
we've got the scoreboard at the top that tells us the score, too.
Oh, yeah, and we're going right. We're almost certainly going in. It's looking a little weird, but
you can see both players are just moving up and down, trying to keep their spacing. But again, Captain Sugar did close the distance, caught Yuzu in a bad spot.
I'll use you jumping as well. Oh, the air shield there.
Early CS from Rurik, just trying to keep that pressure. He wants an opening hit here to even things up. Nice jump back, jump B will connect against Linne.
JP huge as an air option.
He is trying to concentrate to win that Vorpal cycle, and he gets it. The TRM as well. Keeping this combo a little bit simple.
It's not going to be too much. It's a throw combo. Nice tech from Captain Sugar. Needs to push out, get some more life going. Jump and dive kick.
That's
right
punishable.
Under Yuzu, no DP.
That was punishable, but Captain went for 5 A's and 5 B's when he really needed to try to hit higher.
Has the cycle. Charge Kuga.
There's the charge Kuga.
Oh, big slash coming down.
That should do it. Yuzu can't close out. Slash is a good starter, of course.
Spending an EX flip, taking him out. First round goes to Rurik.
But we did see Captain was moving around pretty well, getting into these situations that
the green
Rurik is uncomfortable with.
Oh, Slash is tagging out.
Rurik missed the flip confirm. He does pick this one up though. No, that's a little too high.
Oh, they're jumping around. They're just maneuvering around each other. The buttons
Captain
are so
Sugar
close.
is just not quite sure which buttons he needs to press to make these confirms happen, and Rurik is not liking these hits.
The big slashes, the FFs are just controlling the sky right now.
There is the EX slash, right? If you actually assault there, you are going to get hit.
Nice combo from Rurik. Not enough to close it.
Rurik just trying to play this neutral game, trying to keep himself in advantage.
Rurik hasn't taken a hit. He has time.
That's it.
And that's game
Rurik
1.
takes the first game rather. And now Rurik on match game.
One more game to get in the top 8 and have yourself be the last one here.
Yeah, Captain needs to
some adaptation.
Make sure he can. So his movement isn't that bad. It's just a matter of finding the right button to actually hit Yuzu.
The buttons have not been the right ones. We saw him just right under Yuzu and just stuck doing some A's and some B's when you really needed a C or maybe a DP even.
There's also a lot of understanding that needs to happen here about what Yuzu can teleport. Like when she's already done certain things, like where can she possibly go?
Yeah.
Because Captain has made Rurik burn so many of those stance tokens, but he's just not able to punish her for the last one. The DP, the one hit.
Oh,
nice
rolls
roll
under. Goes to the other side, crosses Rurik up, gets a good combo.
Captain
able to start.
finally gets a real knockdown in the corner.
Pressure's able to start finally. Kuga.
The dive misses, throw.
Counter throw, something got hit. Kill combo there. Vio gets super baited.
That's a bit of a risky one.
You're getting hit for a lot. You're getting none of this Vio.
Rurik can burn this entire thing out if he wants to. He does.
Flip. Vio completely wastes. You just got hit.
That's it. It's over. Rurik takes the first round. No, he drops.
Doesn't. Goes over. Oh, Captain Sugar gets a hit.
That was a nice dash forward by Captain Sugar. Gets under the assault. He will take this Vorpal cycle as well. It's
back
one.
in the corner. Counter hit. No confirm. The VO does get thrown. Rook's VO's is working.
That's it. That 5B counter hit. Linne could have closed out off of that, but no confirm. Air to air Kuga. Nice run into A.
There was a lot of 2As. Might scale the combo quite a bit here. EX to get a little more damage. 3K. It's a good start. Still, the pressure needs to stay, and there it is, going right over that 2C.
The dive kick finally working out the way Captain Sugar wants it to. Gets another knockdown. There's a 5A. The backdash. The backdashes are always punishable, by the way. Or maybe not punishable, but they don't punish that 5A.
Still, Tom goes going right over the slashes.
Very nice, though. Captain Sugar with a perfect of his own in response.
Rounds are going back and forth, very clean.
He's air shielding because he knows Rurik's been fishing for those jump Bs and jump Cs air to air, and if you shield that, Yuzu is dead.
But still, Rurik just needs 1 round. Captain Sugar needs at
There's
least 3.
what I'm talking about. He finally figured out you just jump up and meet her because she's whiffing that special.
Oh, yeah. Now pressure's going to continue.
Overhead, nice block from Rurik.
Off the expensive meter, catches the air. No confirming.
Oh, that was so awkward for Captain Sugar. Rurik with the free hit. Rurik takes the Vorpal cycle as well, and now suddenly this looks bad.
Spends a flip for extra damage. He's going to get more meter. Oh,
5C,
5C,
very nice, but Rurik gets the miss input. Drops the combo.
The fuzzy mash wasn't there. The throw happened.
He's actually still in transfer state. He wasn't winning grid off of any of that.
Captain Sugar has a cycle. Gets tagged by the EXFL.
That's a punish! Rurik with a miss input.
Flip whiffing there. It's scary.
Both players with 200 meter. Okay, Captain only 100 now, but he's sitting on Vorpal. He
GA.
gets it! I don't know if he can close out here.
It's really
It'll
close.
be very
It might
close.
be one more. It might be one more.
Yeah, one more hit.
It's scary
Yuzu
now.
only needs 1 touch.
Under 20 seconds. It's scary now. It's really scary. Chip's not going to be a thing here, but if Captain Sugar gets hit,
Rurik
it's
went
over.
for that Vorpal. He just wants to make sure he has this chance to close out with anything.
EX
Very
slash
nice.
is blocked.
That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Good job,
Oh.
Captain Sugar. It was a yellow throw at the end as well.
No throw at the end. Stays alive. That was scary.
It was very important that Captain didn't commit to any assaults. He didn't push any buttons. If he had done anything more committal than just jumping and blocking, that EX slash would have killed him.
Even if it wasn't EX slash, the risk of throw IWEX was right there the whole time.
Absolutely.
That might have just closed it out. But
I will
still.
say, I was a little bit surprised. Rurik made him block in the air, the EX slash, and I don't think I saw Captain do a second double jump after blocking that. And generally, at that sort of spacing, if you block the EX slash, you have to commit to something to stall out so you don't get air unblockable by the follow-up slash.
Yeah, maybe Rurik, it might have
But
just been
Rurik
nerves.
was
It
not.
was a
Yeah,
scary
I
position.
think Rurik may not have been ready for it.
FF gets a little tag, not a full combo. Still, Life Lead's going to Rurik, getting hits, getting combos.
Very nice opener from Rurik here. Gets the multi-slash with the extended ender.
Cycle will be confirmed. Little extra charge. Big slash there.
That's a little bit of an awkward confirm. Nice walk under from Rurik to keep it same side.
The FF working on the assault.
Oh, that was punishable. I don't
Dive
think
kick.
Rurik necessarily wanted to end up on that side.
It's been going over these slashes on the ground. It's been working out. Getting a lot of damage for Captain Sugar here.
Captain is sitting on Vorpal. Burns it there to keep his pressure. Pushed into the corner. He gets the stagger.
Now this is a solid combo.
He has meter again. He won't be able to win Vorpal here, but he's just going to burn the meter for advantage.
Moroki, 4K.
He gets the low. Rurik opened up.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's nerves, but it's a scary situation. Now situation's reversed. Captain Sugar needs one more
Captain
round.
is just feeling much more comfortable about shielding and contesting in a lot of these spaces, and I think that's really what's making the difference.
Oh yeah.
There
Dive
you go
kick
again. And this is what I was talking about, right? Both characters are able to go into the air, and Linne just wants to jump and maneuver around all these options from Yuzu, and Captain is making it happen.
As soon as Yuzu's on the ground, he can tag so much more. JP whiffs that time. Backdashing, cycles
Those
looking like
air
it's going to
shields, you
Rurik.
still see them coming out of Captain because he recognizes that Rurik has not been punishing the air shields.
Yep, and now, but then a big slash. This is a good starter for Rurik here. Opts to not spend meter. It's at 200 and has a cycle. Oh, good shield there. People jumping around. Oh, opts to go low. Oh, so high. Things are barely not touching each other. Things are just moving around.
Captain tried to punish there, didn't quite get it. Once again, the force function hits too high. Rurik not ready for a confirm.
They're charging.
Rurik does win that cycle.
The charge, Guga. It's the 5A. Rolling around. Oh, people are whiffing EX moves.
The short slash comes out for Rook, but he's not sure where it's going. Was unable to get the confirmed jump B connect.
Oh, the parry's too
Counter
late.
hit.
The dive kick does
There's
not
10
come out.
seconds on the clock. He can CBO and just burn the entire clock out. Will he notice? He does not notice.
He doesn't. He has so much time. It's so hard for Rurik here, though. Rurik does not have the 200.
That's
if he
not
did,
it.
was
Yeah,
close.
Cap'n still wins.
Takes it
Cap'n
due to time.
takes it.
So much gameplay in the air. Takes so much time and closes it out just from that.
That was an amazing turnaround for Cap'n. He was 1 round away from elimination.
And brings it back just like that.
He figured out the game plan. He made the adjustments he needed. He understood, hey, okay, I keep seeing Rurik up here above me in the air, and my 5A and my 5B don't reach, but I can just jump up and jump A him, and I'll get the confirm.
And then he sees Rurik on the ground, getting some slashes out in a nice range hit dive kick. And on the last one where it matters and the parry comes out, it's just falling JB.
Yeah, he delays the button. He gets that counter hit. It's a massive hit, puts Rurik into the corner. On top of that, all of those jump shields you were seeing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not a single one got punished by Rurik.
If one of those gets punished, it's so massive.
If any of those were a grid crush, then
Huge
the
change in
round
pace.
completely momentum swings into Rurik's favor. But no, Captain's doing a pretty good job of spacing out his jump shields, and he's specifically doing it looking for those falling jump Bs and jump Cs that Rurik's been putting out for the air-to-air situation. So Rurik is committing to all of these like air force functions, but then the hits are coming in so awkwardly because of how high Captain is.
Yeah,
There's just a lot of stuff that was happening there, and Captain's the one that actually got everything to work out his way.
And that last round, people were not hitting each other. Both players were just spacing so well around
Absolutely.
each other. Each hit mattered so much. Nobody died. The
Yeah,
timer
and
died
from
there.
Rurik's point of view, it would definitely be those force function hits. He got a lot of those air-to-air force function hits, and he just was unable to confirm them. A single confirm on those would have
Changes
made
so much.
Would have made so much difference.
Such a huge life lead was that in that last little portion. It probably was maybe 2,000 at most.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a very close set. And congratulations to Captain for making it. So our final top 8 list is going to be Jake on Chaos, Nephros on Linne,
Yep.
Foxiv on Vitissa Orland, and Big Black on Byakuya. Those are our 4 winners side.
Loser side
Qualifiers.
is looking like we have Knots as Wagner. It seems like it'll be versus Defiant, who we assume is going to be playing Hyde. And then we have Silent versus Captain Sugar as our last losers match.
And that's going to be Phonon versus Linne, the Linne we just saw on stream. And as a reminder, top 8 will be continuing tonight. I think that's at 8 o'clock.
It's pretty late. We have a few other
Or
top
5
8s
o'clock,
running.
sorry. I think 5 o'clock.
Something like that. We have a few other top 8s running right now, so
Let's
check
double-check
those.
that.
So check those out, and after that, Uni will be on those streams as well.
It is 5 o'clock, yes.
5
I have
o'clock.
corrected myself correctly.
Good job. You guys have 3 hours. We'll see you back on the main stream.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.